Holy smokes. Okay, kids, when you see that thing, it means it's Sunday. And Rachel's Ghost is in the hot seat. We're doing a show. Beautiful stereo system behind me. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, I love this stereo system that I'm fortunate, blessed to have. Good morning, vinylist Tony Two from the trunk, all the way from Pennsylvania, USA. The key, what do they call it? Keystone State. Keystone State. I'm not a boy today, Governor. Yeah, Bruce Stern. I saw him with Laura. Somebody did a post on Friend Face, or it was on one of the social, Pinterest, whatever. I don't know, Instagram. And but he's looking older, looking pretty frail. Bruce Stern, he's one of the veterans of Hollywood. This guy, young guy in the '60s, alongside Clint Eastwood. Of course, I do my made-up line. He never did that. You're not going to hang me today, Governor. Right? Hang him high, Clint Eastwood. Fantastic. I love Clint's westerns. Good morning, Nick Fantasy. Are we going to get you up here today, Nick? Is that going to happen? I'd love to see. I haven't talked to you for a while. And Amanda, we love your support, Amanda. We love all your support, really. It makes no sense to do the show, to bang a gong if nobody's here to watch it or listen to it or anything. So we need you people. I'm a boy, but my mom won't admit it. I'm a boy. If I say I am, I get it. That is a great song. I love that song, Jen. Probably for obvious reasons. Pretty funny to me. Always like that. I like those gender benders. I'm transgender type myself. Somebody has to be. Oh my God. Hey, Nick Rudo, I love you. Boy, oh boy, I like this guy a lot. And he's a good guy. The Pride of Idaho. Okay. The Pride of Idaho right there. So anyway, I'm still having fun doing the thing. We do it once a week these days, this show. And Patreon, my Patreon's gone through a bit of a shakeup because we had a little civil war brewing in there. And it was unsolicited. It's the stupidest thing. Human beings, you know who you are crazy. But I like this girl, Jen. She's a smarty. And Jen, thanks for helping me out. It was foul play on I'm still doing Patreon. It's just not as, frequent as it was, but we try and put out a couple of shows a month for Patreon. And we appreciate everybody's support there. Last week for Mother's Day, Sue and I were mutually blessed by VU Meters who threw a good chunk of cash our way. And so we're very appreciative of all your support. But yeah, Rich, all of you have been very kind in your support. Listen, I got a couple of health reports to throw out there. They're both publicly stated public reports or health reports. So I want to address them both. One is our friend, Dr. Rick. He's battling cancer. And, it's always this scary, that cancer. We've been through it with Sue, breast cancer in her case. I won't get into specifics, but Dr. Rick, we're thinking of you and we appreciate your support. And we want you to hang around for many, many more years with us and be our pal. And the other one I just learned through the comments section, was our friend DJ Scott, Vinyl Vertigo. We all know him. He's a freak. He's practically my secondary wingman following Rob the Wax. But Scott, he suffered a series of minor, I guess what they call small strokes. Yeah. Not minor, but small. They're tiny strokes. Okay, let's call them that. He was it hospitalized, the guy. So we love him. Yeah. Fuck cancer and fuck, stroking and all the health things. We want all of you healthy. I want my worst detractors healthy. Okay. I want wish evil on anybody. I'm a Christian type, right? So you got to walk in forgiveness. I mean, walk in it. And it's a steady state of just being, I love people. I want to forgive. It doesn't mean I agree with everything that goes down or their behavior or anything. I just don't hold a grudge. I'm not built that way. It's maybe it changed when I became a Christian, but I think it may have accelerated it. but I've always had a natural inclination not to hold a grudge on people. It's not worth it. You only cause trouble for yourself. Yeah, see, Jen knows. They're called transient ischemic attack. Look at this smarty. Boy, does she know her stuff. What a smart lady. Same with this guy. This guy's a whack-a-mole right there. To paraphrase, quote Massey, whack-a-mole. Our friend Zeb. Zeb is so funny. He's like, he'll make you, he'll frustrate me, and I'll go, "What the hell, Zeb? Are you nuts?" And then, but then he's a nice guy. He doesn't mean to, do much. He is out of the hospital now. He is, but our thoughts are with him. Yeah, I love Scotty. He's such an awesome. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is life's a short trip. So don't get stressed out on stuff that doesn't matter, because on our grave, when you're on your deathbed, you're not going to be thinking of the cares of the world so much. You want to be nice to people, like my friend Christopher, all the way from Fiji. Holy smokes. And what about Norwegia? Holy smokes, those Norwegians in hockey playing Canada, Team Canada with Sid Crosby. We got a good team out there. We got lucky, man. We just edged out Norway in overtime. Good performance by those incredible Norwegians. Good. Everybody's good now. Once upon a time, it was Canada, Russia, and the world. And now everybody's kind of good. The tiny nation of Togo can probably put out a pretty good hockey team in 2026. Huh? They just import Canadians or Norwegians. Well, no, yeah, I get all that. Like, I mean, if you looked at Canada's football team, our national football squad, right? The World Cup's coming. I'm excited. I like it. I've watched it all my life. All my life. England 66. But let's take a look at the roster. Canada national soccer team. They'll call it soccer over in North America. Okay. Curious about it. Norway beats Sweden. Norway beats the Fijis. Yeah. Okay. Let's go 2026, because let's see here. Let's see who we got this year, what the team's looking like. All right, here's our 2026, the official 2026 lineup. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we got the Cape Mola Bola. Okay, give me a nice team picture, official team picture. Hang on, I got to do this because I'm anal retentive like this. Official picture, official photo. That's what I want. Okay, people, I love you. I will talk to you shortly. I just need to see this image. A fucking image of my team. Anyway, I can't, can you do it? Can you do the picture? Anybody just give me a freaking picture. Google Lens. Okay. That's all I needed. Google Lens. Thank you, Google Lens. Please don't go away, Google Lens. All right. Anyway, they're all Jamaican. I guess I'm taking the scenic route to tell you they're all fucking Jamaican. So you can't even get excited about your team because you have nothing in common culturally with whoever the fuck they are. How's Jamaica's hockey team making out? Well, it was a bobsled team. That was a bobsled. Yeah, they're bobsled, right? Wasn't that a thing? I mean, the bobsled team was no good. I mean, everybody knows that. Did they finish last or something? Fred Dobbs, is this where the boys are today? I want to be where the boys are. This is another guy. I have no grudge, no axe to grind with Dobbsy. But you're like Dobbs. You're like a Massey, a Thomas Massey guy, aren't you? Like a libertarian type thing. Install update Steel Series something or other. I guess on my laptop. Don't screw me. Well, it's not a laptop. I got a PC. Don't screw up. I hate updates. When you're doing a live stream and there's an update, the system wants to update. It screws it up. We play Slovakia at noon on TSM4. All right, let's go Canada. Fred is great. Why? I wouldn't go that far, Nick. I wouldn't go that far. He's pretty anti-Semitic. You don't like Israelis, right? The people of God, God's chosen people. And those people come from somewhere. Yeah, I love Thomas Massey. There you go. You're an idiot. I love you, Fred. You're great, but you're an idiot. Okay, Sue says goodbye to you right now. Repent, Fred. Don't time him out. Don't give him out the whole day. Just time him out for half an hour or so.
He just made an anti-Israeli thing.
Where did he? Oh, I missed that. What was the anti-Israeli? That's not that's not anti-Israeli.
He's all part of the anti.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, Thomas Massey got his ass handed to him by MAGA. All right. This president has got complete control and is gaining control. Democrats always go, oh, you got control of the House and you got control of the Senate and you get nothing done. Yeah, because Trump's fighting these rhinos and dipshits like Thomas Massey every step of the way. So glad to see Thomas Massey gone. You're gone, my friend. Hi, Rachel and Sue. Past Friday, I got my tooth pulled. Renee, I'm so happy. Put it under your pillow, and then you get a quarter or something from the Tooth Fairy. Anyway, check it out. I don't know if there's a what are you doing?
Giving Jerome a wrench.
Who the hell's Jerome?
He's a guy.
Hi, Jerome. I don't even see him.
Oh, really? You don't see Jerome?
Okay, I got him now. Hi, Jerome.
And Ryan Smith, who's that?
Ryan Smith, I know. Ryan's been around forever. That's my buddy in Wales.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, it's UFO Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? Are you going to come up on the show, Ryan?
Got one sub, though.
Yeah, that's my guy, though. Nobody would he's too small an entity for anybody to even impersonate. Yeah, wrench him up. He's my guy. I thought hockey was the safe one. Hockey? I think Sweden will be back. Sweden's they're good. Trump is not hazardous. Hazardous to libtards, maybe. Trump's amazing. I guess another guy tried to kill me yesterday. We had another shooter at the White House. Leftists, please stop trying to kill my president, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's appreciated. Anyway, got some great music in the house. It's been a great year for music for me. 3 of my friends, I'm glad to call them friends, got albums out this year. I got them backwards. Let's rotate. First one on the Moon's one. Angelo Kelly came out with the Alive album. This is his, I would call it his version of the Plastic Ono Band, John Lennon's Confessional. This is album of the year for me. This is so good. And I tell you why it's so good. Yeah, the strength of it is the songwriting. It's a confessional. It's personal, deeply personal album. I love the way John Lennon would write personally about himself, what was important to him. That's where the passion comes from. If he had just written about, Steve and Julie, that wouldn't have been as good. Okay. There's no weirdness with Macklin Celebrini, is there? I have no idea who Macklin Celebrini is. Teach me. Anyway, Angelo Kelly, the Alive album. This is just wonderful. And it's got his influences in it, obviously. Angelo's music has a pop sensibility, and also folk with tinges, seasoning, Celtic seasoning. If you love Celtic instrumentation, like it's here, it's not dominant, it's seasoned, it's flavored with it. So don't think of it as a straight up, Irish tenors or something like that. He is proudly Irish Kelly, but he's a good friend of ours, and we love Angelo. It's amazing how many Angelo Kellys follow me on the social media over there in the IG. Ladies and gentlemen, Data came out for Record Store Day. This album here, by the way, I'd be remiss if I did not mention that was gifted to me by the one and only Angelo Kelly. He's brought up in showbiz. He's met a lot of famous people. He's a famous guy. He's got a huge following. But this next group, California-based, LA, Data, and El Subliminoso, the third album in the band's discography. I was privileged to see these guys perform live. And our good friend Joey Callio, who I adore, I just love Joey. How kind and how gracious a person is Joey. You know, he goes out on Record Store Day. First of all, he got me this. I would have bought it, but you know, because I love him and I want to support him a lot. And everything about that guy, the world needs more people like him. I just love him. Anyway, Data, El Subliminal. So Record Store Day. I hope you were fortunate enough to get a copy. This is only going to go up in value. This is a double album. Two great albums in here on a really, whoops, this is a problem having the mic here, on two really great, right on the color, right? This is beautiful. Anyway, it's like a Mexicano coloring, isn't it? It's got Latino kind of vibe on it. And then finally, but certainly not least, I've been playing the hell out of this thing. And this is Demons. And this is the third album in the monochromatic flavored offerings by First Boy on the Moon, aka David Pedrosia. And he sent a little note of thanks, hey, for buying it. This is on a lovely white vinyl. I did a little YouTube short. I hadn't done a short in a while, but I wanted to promote this album. This is pop. This is pop. If you like rock records, then definitely go grab the Data album if you can get it. Get it because it rocks. Yeah, it's Divine, right? I forget his real name. Drag performer John Waters. So sorry about the mic. I'm banging the hell out of it. But anyway, I love the cover. Very iconic. David's got a real eye. First Boy on the Moon. He's got a real eye for iconography, the imagery of stuff. And if you can get this album, and you can, but there's only like 100 copies of it on the planet, something like that, maybe a few more. Get it if you can. Get a first press, man. This is so good. So very, very good. And every song is good on that thing. In fact, on all of these albums, they're all killer, no filler. All three of them. I recommend them strongly without reservation. Good morning, everybody. Stream watchers. Mm-hmm. The fact the name didn't ping as anything tells me once, hopefully, say, I have no idea, Jen. God knows, right? Does that photo have copyright clearance? It's going to be one of those Terrence Stamp things. It could be, Joel. Could be later on. You could see David, First Boy on the Moon in drag, recreating his own cover. Hey, Rachel Sue, thanks for supporting us, Independent Acts. David, get up here. Come on, man. Let's put the link out. Anybody else who wants to join us, let's talk First Boy on the Moon. While it's hot, strike while it's hot, man. I love your album. It's so strong. David, the music on this thing is so good. It sounds amazing. First of all, the one thing I can tell you, I've played a fair bit of it on this program, and it doesn't do it justice. When I play it on my home stereo, and even my little short, you get a sense of the bass on it and everything. But when you hear it live here, it's absolutely brilliant. And you've got a great voice. Sue commented, and she goes, the vocals on this guy are so good. You've got great vocals. I love that. What song is it? Where you go, ooh, you do a descending vocal on it, and it's so good. Ooh, that a boy. It's that a boy. Ooh, woo, woo, that a boy. I love that descending scale on that. Holy crap, man, it's good. Maybe I'll play that a boy here a little later in proceedings. Mike Sweeney, welcome aboard. Paul, welcome. Arsenal Gunners. One of the great football clubs. And then we got Love Age Moondream. Love Age Moondream. Kind of cool title for your name, Love Age. Yeah, it's a cool name. You're for a little girl. You're just a girl. Revs per bit. Whoops, I'm like, good morning, Rach. Hey, everybody. It's funny. I did, we had a great thumbnail with Rob last week. I hope you got, what's his name back in? Attaboy. Yeah. Oh, well. Woo, 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 woo. That a boy. Yeah, probably Nick Rudo. He's not a favorite. He does the he does the homophobe stuff too. Just be nice to one another if you can manage it, you know.
Just being not anti-Semitic.
Yeah, well, no anti-Semitism. That's just you got it wrong. You're way out there, man. Mm-hmm. Anyway, God bless America, greatest nation on the planet, bar none, bar none. I just sit here enviously here in Canada. That was cool to see you dance, Rach. I want to dance right here on the spot. This place is really hot. Good morning. I'm new to the channel. I love First Boy on the Moon. Roadrunner, how you doing, Robin? I'm glad you're new to the channel. Robin, are you a boy or a girl? Are you a boy or girl? I had a bass player. We were on the road. I did soundboard in the 80s, 1985, 86.
Robin,
yeah, Robin.
has affinity for birds.
For birds?
It's a bird lover.
Okay, hold on. There's ornithology. Isn't that the word you use? Ornithology for bird people? Are you an ornithologist, Roadrunner? Beep, beep. Let me know in the comments below. And then we got Mr. Finstag. Love that name, Finstag. Holy smokes. It could have been used in, the one Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Robin's a girl. Well, that'd be wonderful. I bet you're better at it than I am. I'm horrible at it, but I live. You gotta live. You gotta do what you do. Life is really good. Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen. Sue and I paid off our car. Ornithology, Rach. Last night, the Waxed was arrested for stealing towels at Motel 6. Dave, come on, man. Rob's not even here. Rob's not here, man. And if you like birds, head over there and check out Robin's channel. My dad's an ornithologist. That is fantastic, Joel. Yeah, who doesn't love birds? Birds are great. I guess if you're Hitchcock, maybe not. Joe Williamson Jr. Joe, we love you, man. Always good when you're such a laid back cat. You're the medicine. You and Marty, our good friend Marty in Oregon, you guys are so chill. And this guy I love. Him and Paul Cast and Danny. I love those three people. They're so great. They're early Rachel's Ghost people from, back when I was Rachel the Music Ma'am. You will call me ma'am. The transgender goes into a game spot, freaks out because the guy misgenders her. Says, you sir, you will call me. I don't even sweat it, man. I get called everything when I'm out and about. I get sirs, I get ma'am, I get it all. I get the full, depending what the hell, who the person is and what's going on. Just bought my wife a new car. We got 5 years left. Yeah, I know. That's the way it goes, right? You make the big loan. Cars aren't cheap. And this is my last vehicle. Sue and I already talked it out. We're not doing a car no more. If I need a car, if I got to go anywhere, because everything's so close for us, right? First of all. But the other thing, if I have to go anywhere, I'll just do Hertz, rent a car. Remember O.J. Simpson run through the airport? I'll just rent a car and drive it down to Victoria for the day to see my kid. And that'll be it. That's all it's going to be here. I'm still here from the Music Ma'am days. Yeah, that's when I got my Ron Beaudry with my coffee. I'd start off with my little Beatles cup, and I'd turn around like I was shocked to see you people. Oh, hi, VC. So imagine you being here. Who could imagine? I don't do well with drama. Life is too short. Attaboy, you'll live longer and be happier for it. I don't have any, what's beautiful about my life? The only drama I experience in life is on this fucking internet. I have zero in my real life. I love it. Life is great. I'm having so much fun. Well, I got called butch earlier. I haven't decided if it was an insult or I'm flattered. You're a lipstick lesbian if you're a lesbian at all, Jen. Okay. I'm going to let you be a partial lesbian or something. Rach, I'm burned out. I was at the street festival today in Malmo. Oh no. Hey, no worries, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the First Boy on the Moon, the mastermind, the talent, and my friend, David Pedrosa, LA. He's a California boy. And this is his latest album. Please buy this album. You won't be disappointed. I give it a 5-star recommendation. It's so freaking good. And if you love the 80s, the synth work in this thing is off the charts. And it's catchy. Woo, 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 attaboy. Freaking great. He's so good. Hey, Rich, it's good to be in America. It's good to be in America. It sure the hell is. Greatest nation, man. Greatest nation, no doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, please go there to YouTube. And then there's also the Bandcamp where you can buy the album. Please buy the album. And you're gonna go, oh wow, Rach, is that so good? I got to get that album. Yes, you, Robin, definitely get it. And thank you so much. How did you find the channel, Robin? Let's left the green line. How did you find me? And Daddy Bog, we love Daddy Bog, Beach Boys. Somebody was offering a Beach Boys album today for sale in Nanaimo. I'm tempted. Another, greatest hits, best of the Beach Boys. Why not, right? $20. What the hell? Got a Beach Boys album. Still a great band. Laugh my is how I'm choosing to take it, Joel. Star Power, Andy. Joel, Star Powers, Joel. That could be translated many ways. Go with being flattered. Attaboy. That's the way you go. Attaboy. I've been playing some awful chess lately. Under 500 ELO. Wow. I've been playing good lately. I just fucking made a stupid move in a game I'm playing online against a guy in Australia. We're very evenly matched. I won 2 in a row. Now he's going to win this one because I missed a move. I went, oh yeah, here's why I suck. It looks so good. I went, oh, okay, I forgot. It left my king exposed for a check. I have no defense on my king side. I'll lose that one. But anyway. Rach, when I moved to Thailand, this is Tim from Canada. When I moved to Thailand, I'm driving a van to catch my one-way flight. I'll drop my car off in Victoria and you can have it. What? Oh, wow.
What's he drive?
Okay, what are you driving? Is it safe, Tim? So when are you going? So when I moved to Thailand, this is happening. Tim is leaving Canada. Tim, you come by. Yeah, you listen, man. You come over here to Nanaimo. Drop it. I'm in Nanaimo, Tim. I'm in Nanaimo. Take the little ferry over to Nanaimo, right? And come hang out with me before you go. I'd love to meet you. We'll go for a coffee, maybe hit a record store or two. That would be a lot of fun. I'll buy you a record to take off to Thailand. That's what I'll do for you. I'll buy you a record. Trade you a car for a record. There you go, Rach. Buy more crap. I got to buy my crap. Sue, you'll be out of camera. Can you grab that book up there? It's right at the one. Yeah, that's the one. Ladies and gentlemen, on the internet, it was so funny. I went on eBay. I like eBay too. I do eBay. I do Marketplace on Facebook. I have Facebook. I have no friends on Facebook. I don't want anybody to friend me on Facebook. I'll say no. I'll turn everybody down. I don't even think you and I are friends on Facebook. So
no.
I just use it for genealogy. Genealogy. I got a story or two to tell you, but we'll get to that. But this thing was on sale on eBay and it was a pretty good price. And then I went, wow, man, I got to get this thing because I just sold a bunch of black and white paperback editions of Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange. I bought Silver Surfer off of the eBay and it's coming, Masterworks, Marvel Masterworks, collect Masterworks. This thing came up, the price is good, but they were based in Nanaimo. So I live in Nanaimo. Why am I going to order over the internet, pay shipping it? So I just left a message. I will buy the thing you're offering on eBay, but can I just come over to your house and pick it up? And they said, sure you can. So I did. And it's Doctor Strange, Master of the Mystic Arts. And it's volume 1, Doctor Strange. And it's for these Masterworks, it's fairly thick bit of work. It collects Doctor Strange, Strange Tales. And Strange Tales is incidental to Doctor Strange. It's not an honorific in any way. It's just there. Strange Tales, the old episode. They mucked around with this title, different combinations, different people. Nick Fury, the Thing, and the Torch in their own adventures because they were popular characters. Giant Man, Ant-Man, all this kind of thing. And if you don't know, Giant Man and Ant-Man are the same guy, Hank Pym, Henry Pym. Royce in the house. What the hell is that?
Fire truck.
We got a fire truck out front? Holy smokes, something's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
He's back visiting that guy.
Oh, okay. Our neighbor is not in good
No,
health.
up the street.
Up the street, we got old people here. We're in a mobile park thing. Rach, I'm going to visit my brother and family in Victoria for a week before leaving. Ah, damn it. I guess I'm going to have to drive down to Victoria then. Rach, my wife's new car gets 50 miles to the gallon. It's insane. 50 miles to the gallon. That's stupid. That's horrible. That's not affordable. Ladies and gentlemen, 1966, Pet Sounds anniversary. Sad that all three Wilson brothers are gone. I saw two of them. I never got to see Brian, the genius, the man behind it all. But I did see Carl and I saw Dennis. And I saw Carl twice and I saw Dennis once. I saw Dennis, fortunately, the year he went. Royce in the house is here. We love Royce. Royce, certainly join me up here if you want to say hi. It's been, kind of a hot minute since you and I connected. God bless your neighbor and you too. Thank you, Eric. You're very kind, Eric. Very kind of you to say. So anyway, it's been a good year for music, right? Good year for music. I bought the Beatles. I did get a new Beatles album, an old new, Beatles. They broke up a while back, if you don't know. Beatle Baby, I never got to see Brian either. Did you see Carl? Did you get to see Carl? I saw Carl twice. I'm so happy. And they were great. Royce was a great channel. Good guy. He's a good friend of our friend Michael. Michael, he of 1,000, views and stuff. Hey, Rich, do you keep in contact with Massey? Yeah, Massey's a friend of mine. I mean, I don't, what do you keep in touch? Like, I'm not the type of person that, like, if you know me, you'll never get a text message from me. Any of you, very seldom will you ever get same with the Waxed. I don't text much at all. And I don't email you, and you all know, I just don't, that's not how I got a very full life. So, so I don't hassle Massey that way. He's got a full life too. He's got a good story because he had that lovely girl playing guitar over in his music room. That was pretty freaking cool. Anyway, speaking of cool, here's the man himself. I love him. This is how I keep in touch with my friend Massey. And by God, if I'm
your audience beckons and I show
yeah, well,
up.
they love you, man.
My pager went off when my name was mentioned.
Yeah, that's right, man. Massey, so tell me about this artist playing acoustic guitar. She showed up at your play. Maisie. She's amazing. Massey. Okay. Tell me about her.
She didn't just show up.
Good Welsh name, by the way.
She lives, born and bred, grew up in Tennessee. There's a label out of San Francisco called Tompkins Square. It originally started in New York.
Here, let me make you big mouth for
literally
this.
there is a Tompkins Square in New York, and this guy Josh Rosenthal started this label 25 years ago, and a lot of it is jazz, roots, bluegrass reissue stuff, but they also have new artists too. And she played an in-store a couple of weeks ago at Easy Street, and Josh called me out of the blue Monday and said, I forgot to invite you to the in-store. They're still in town. What if they came over your house and she performed?
That is freaking wild.
So I haven't had one of these like quote small desk concerts in the library. So I set it up and she played 3 songs and she's great. She's 23 years old. She has a finger picking thing. She sounds very like the late 60s, early 70s British folk women, not as pure as Sandy Denny or anything, but in that realm. And it's a beautiful album. A little Mazzy Star-ish. That's not folk, but in that brooding, low core, slow core mood. And it was great. And so label sent me the album. I put it up. It was great.
Oh, and great. I mean, great that you could promote this. I mean, Mass. Now, as you know, we've already warned you that there's going to be the celebratory Norman Maslow defeating one of the big ones. This is a big gun, big fish. Your arch rival, Michael 45 in Germany. You guys have been at each other ever since you gave him a leg up. It went to his head. He got power mad. And I love you, Michael. You know that. But let's face facts. Michael 45 in Germany. Dusseldorf, the pride of Den. I love him. He's freaking craft work. He's a genius. We love Michael 45, but the rivalry has been intense. Not as intense as Johnny L and Renee, but still very intense nonetheless. And now you're getting music stars and this sort of thing. And this is only going to propel you. I'm seeing 50. Hold that, Massey. I am feeling that there is.
It's very much like the Wyeth, obviously influenced by the Wyeth painting. Definitely.
I'm getting 50,000 is coming right now. Karnak, the Invincible, is suggesting.
I need about
50,000.
20, 25 plus 100 more. Yeah.
20. Please subscribe to this kid. He is rapidly closing in. I don't think 45 is going to be able to hold on to this lead. He's held on to it for some time.
It's not a competition.
It is, Maz.
I'm not competitive in that way. Seriously. Yeah. I'm not. I want my channel.
It's going to happen. Listen, this is the whole thing, Maz.
Michael doesn't make as many videos anymore.
Well, he can't because you're rocketing. You've got the impetus, what we call in the industry, Maz, you've got impetus. And because of that, he's struggling to catch up, to hold on.
And I don't even take a pill for it.
You don't need to.
No.
There's a little blue pill. What is
that? The thing is, I have a sense of humor. And no offense, I have a lot of friends, or not a lot.
Yes, you do.
Handful of friends in Germany. The Germans don't quite have the same kind of sense of humor that the Brits and the Americans.
No, they don't. It is different.
I shouldn't say that. That's wrong of me. Let me take that step back.
Okay, he's going to take it back.
They don't understand the American sense.
It's like our friend Thor, right? Thor goes,
exactly.
Why are you laughing? What is this funny?
My father was a Vulcan.
Yeah. What's the one with the girlfriend? Oh, Hot Pants or something. I got a pants party. That guy that went viral with the pants party.
Who is that?
Yeah, let me show you. Pants party. German. Hang on. It kind of went viral a while back. Yeah, this guy here. Okay. We got to get through a commercial. I don't pay for YouTube, and why would I, Mass? You pay for YouTube so you can avoid the commercials? Do you pay for YouTube or
I do not.
All right, Mass. This guy went viral a while back. I'll give him a thumbs up.
I should probably, but it's just like so many subscriptions. It's one more.
Okay, this is Thor. This is the whole thing. This is German humor. Okay, they're different that way. Okay, hang on. Let's go full scale, full volume. Here we go. German's talking to us for a couple of minutes here.
I work some hours in an office. And the groups of people, they're talking, and one say about Jennifer, eine Kollegin, colleague. Oh, I tell you, Jennifer, she is really a party pooper. Really? Jennifer poops at parties?
He's cracking me up.
So she poops at parties, so and people know this. I poop at parties.
People do.
I poop at parties, but people don't know because I close the door.
It's funny.
Jennifer goes to the party and then poops, but she do it so people know. Where do she go for it? Does she visit the water closet and make door of the open so people may see and smell?
Okay, so this is what this
I bet you that has like 1 million views, right?
Holy smoke. That guy's going crazy. Rach thinks this is art.
It is art.
It is art. Yeah. Is this German, Massey?
No. Believe me,
funny.
I have more personality than that. But that is a funny bit from. Yeah, it's a funny bit.
Roswell Ryan is with us today. Roswell, can we get you up here for the love
Roswell
of God?
Ryan, where
Yeah,
the
he's
fuck
here.
have you been?
Where have you been, Massey?
Did
And I
they
both
put, did
love
they
you
put a
and miss you.
gate? Did they put a gate on Wales? And I'm all excited. No, you know who's touring now?
Who's
Super
touring?
Furry Animals.
Oh, Super Furries.
But
all
not
the way
in
from
America,
Wales.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not in America. And
Are they
saw
doing
them,
a Euro thing?
Yeah, I saw them 3 times back in the day, and I love that band.
Yeah, they are one of your. Would they be a top 20 band for you? Maybe
I don't know about that. They're definitely
you like them a lot. You've always championed
they're in
them.
my top 10 of this century, definitely.
Yeah, you champion them a fair bit. There's a few
Absolutely.
bands you get in behind, and you champion. Now, if there was a choice for you, the Beatles, the Kinks, or the Byrds, which of your 3 favorite bands, and are they still your 3 favorite? Are they holding up? I think they are.
Yeah.
They're going to hold up till you check out.
My life
But here's
is
the
set.
deal. Yeah.
My life is set.
What do you think, Mass? If one of those bands was to release an album, who would you want to see an album release from most? And what period of each band would you like to see come back out from
that?
them?
Doesn't make, I mean, I don't understand the question because.
Well, the question is like
now,
for me,
now?
yeah, like they're going to do a greatest hits or a remaster of one of their albums. We're going to do the Notting Hillbillies.
To me, I don't need any more Beatles stuff, really. I mean,
Whoa.
the Beatles.
Not even the deluxe super edition of Rubber Soul.
I'll get remixes. I think the remixes are bullshit, personally. I shouldn't say bullshit. I don't think they haven't bettered.
They haven't
any
lived
of the
up.
original.
They haven't
I
lived
don't
up
care
to
if you don't like that wide panning. What they've done, it's not great. Go for the originals. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Sue, call Dees up too. Let them know we're doing a thing. Email, like on Instagram. Get
the Kinks are like the only, except for one bass player. They're still alive. They could, but I don't want. I don't need those old bands to reform.
Some nice deluxe editions on some of their great albums.
Well, the Kinks have been doing that. Andrew Sandoval has been doing that.
Yeah, Sandoval. He's a buddy of yours or something.
Well, not a buddy, but acquaintance.
Yeah. You know who is your buddy who I'm, envious of that you're in the same part of the world as our good friend, Joey Kelly. I was talking about El Subliminoso. Is that a rock album or what, man? That is a freaking great rock and roll album to me.
You know what's great about that? What's great about that band? There's so much dynamics in their work, and for a powered trio, they're not a heavy powered trio. Although they're such great musicians, and the inner workings, especially the bass drums and Mike's guitar, just are beautiful. And there's a lot of space in that band. Unlike even Cream, as much as I like Cream, they're a thicker style. And what's great about it, you don't hear a lot of bands in that 90s thing that has great harmonies like Dada. All the grunge bands, they were around during the grunge era, and that kind of took over.
They kind of straddled grunge, but they straddled the Guns N' Roses with their rock and roll, right?
Yeah, but the grunge isn't really noted for their great harmonies, really.
Oh no, they're known for their angst, for their urban angst. Yeah. They got tons of that. They got that in spade. What I don't get about the Dada vinyl release, how does anyone make money with the limited number of units? Well, there are 55,000 records out. So there's a lot of money to be made when you're putting out 50. What is it? Here, let me get the number for you.
1,500.
1,500. Okay.
Here's the deal. Records, I mean, I know it disappoints people. They want to just go out and buy it. But as much as people bitch about Record Store Day, it forces you it convinces you to buy it now than later. Because what happens is if a record comes out on a Friday and you'll say, I'll buy it next month, or I'll buy it in 6 months, and you don't buy it. So you limit it. You'd rather sell out than have stock around.
Mazzy, you have upset Rob for the last time.
Fuck you, Rob.
Okay. What's going on? What's going on with you guys? Why it says Mazzy, I know you've got the rivalry with 45, but it seems now that Rob is in your sights and you're keeping an eye on him.
Rob and I get along, but we're like brothers. We're friends.
Mazzy know what he did.
Okay. You know about you did, Mousy. Holy smokes.
I got Jennifer pooped in the
Pooping
closet.
party. Fast Jennifer to pooping. Rob, obviously we're in an election year. You've got to be excited. You're a Karen Bass man. I know. LA.
Rachel,
Yes,
Rachel,
Rob.
I can't vote for mayor of LA, so it doesn't
You
matter.
can't vote for the mayor of LA.
No,
Well,
I
what
can't.
the hell? What
I
is it?
I don't live in the city of Los
Okay,
Angeles.
hold
Rachel.
on. That is because Muscle Beach is been incorporated
I don't live-
into its
I don't-
own workout area.
I don't live in Muscle Beach. I live
I
in the
thought
city.
you lived in Muscle Beach. You
Here's
always
the mis-
said
here's-
you rollerbladed along the boardwalk, the rollerblades, the hot pink. You
Here's the
are a Muscle Beach
misconception.
guy.
Political dimwits like you, Rachel. Here's the
Yes.
misconception.
Yes.
There's 88 different municipalities in Los Angeles County, Rachel.
Holy
88.
smoke. 88.
88.
How do you
So,
people get anything done there?
I don't know.
You know, there's a bunch of shit disturbers in your, like you got, is it Rick's here? Was Rick's the shit
Rex,
disturber?
you shit
I
disturber.
think he was,
Rick.
think Rick's, are you the shit disturber yesterday that was
Yes.
on that stream with Fremer
Yes.
and Chad was
That's
talking
Rick's. He's a shit disturber.
He was on the Westman stream with Chad and
Rick's
Fremer kind of-
actually, he chewed me out. Rick's chewed me out so bad that I just said, well, fuck you. I'll block your ass. And now we're besties again. We hang out, we do ice creams and all sorts of fun together. Rob, here's something for you. Did you know in Japan, this is a Japanese thing, that in Japan, and I want a big shout out, first of all, Michael Rice Patties. It's Gaijin, Gaijin, not Gaishin. Okay, this is something he pointed out. Rob, then you added something about turtles, but we're going to move on for that.
He's
So,
a
Rob-
guy. Hold on, Rachel.
Yes, Rob.
Isn't it guy shit?
It's a poopa
Guy
party. It's a bird. Okay,
I'm
now
re-
listen, Rob. In Japan, did you know that ice cream is only for girls? Like guys is not allowed to have ice cream. Massey, this is going to be interesting. It may apply to you because you're planning to go to Japan to hang out with our good friend Tokyo Brian. We love him.
Hey,
But
Rachel,
anyway, here's the thing:
Rachel.
ice cream only for
I have no
girls.
plans.
What do you think about
Rachel.
that, Rob? Does that shock you?
Then why does Rice Patties like to pour it down his pants?
It's a lifestyle choice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna see Rob again in August. I'm going to VinylCon again. It's my birthday weekend in August, and I'm
Okay.
gonna see Rob. And
Okay.
You know what we did for my birthday?
Yeah, the valley.
Rachel, you know what we
Yes,
did for my birthday?
Okay, Rob. So now hold on. 40 years old. Holy shit, you're getting up there. Okay. So what did you do for the big 40?
Nothing.
What?
he was not for. Yeah,
He just turned 40, Massey. Come on, keep up.
I'm not an age person, Rachel, so it doesn't flatter me. That
Oh,
you say-
really, Rob? Oh,
Yeah.
really? You're not the age person?
No,
No?
I don't think about how old I am and whatever. I don't walk around.
Wow.
Old man.
Wait, Rick's, weren't you the one? Maybe it was someone else that was saying,
yeah,
are you gonna wear Mazzy t-shirts, Chad? Or are you gonna sell Mazzy?
Rachel, you want to hear
you?
something I taped?
was
I-
someone
It's called the bouquet effect of the soft, gentle, and very professional
Right.
with professional, sure, but level microphone.
You know who you need to get up here, Rachel,
Oh, yeah.
who now has come out of the closet finally, is Leland.
Leland Finstag?
He was on a Rob stream. He's on a
Well, he's the new
podcast
co-host.
with the in-group.
Finstag! Leland, you son of a bitch.
Hold on,
Get up
hold on.
here.
He's the co-host of the Ingrooves podcast.
August
What?
23rd. August 23rd.
Leland's the co-host?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
he's the new angel? Is this where am
Yes. Yes.
I? Is
Yeah,
Finstag?
you know what? And Rachel, weirdly enough, his demand over Mike was
Yeah.
to participate that he buy him a handbag.
You know, Mike probably would have had more. Mike would have had more fun in London if he brought Leland instead of his new girlfriend.
Holy shit, that's funny. Now Rob, you've actually met Leland.
Met Leland. I text with Leland occasionally. Leland's in the know. He knows things I don't know.
Yeah.
But-
Leland, you're incredible. And he's been around forever. We just love Leland here. So, man, have you had the great privilege, the pleasure of meeting Leland yet? You've met almost everybody. You're veritable who's who.
I haven't been to Phoenix since I've been to Phoenix before, but not since this whole vinyl community thing.
By the time
I've never met Leland, and I've never met
Hey,
I've never
Rachel,
met Mike. I've never met Mike in Groove.
You know who I
We
hung
gotta
out-
get there. Get to Phoenix. Go ahead, Rob.
you know who I hung out with yesterday?
Okay, you're in LA. It could be anybody. I want to say Chris Walken, big celebrity. Oh, De Niro. You love De Niro.
He's in New
He would
York.
have been good. Bobby.
No, I hung out with Joey Callio, Rachel.
Joey Callio. How come you get to hang out with Joey when he's Seattle Massey? What's he doing in LA again?
He's recording or he's mixing or something.
No, he's doing
Joey.
stuff for the new release.
Yeah, he's doing record stuff, music
Wow.
stuff.
Listen, Archie, Rob was here last week. Last week's episode was all about Rob. By the way, I'm surprised. That was a great thumbnail, Rob, we had for you and everything. And we just didn't get the usual,
You mean-
1,500
you
views
mean
on last week's
The
episode.
trio fucktards.
They wouldn't come up and engage or challenge or counterman. You left the gauntlet was well and truly thrown. And none of the boys decided to take you up on it. It was very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Bobby, who's very sensitive. He's got the great hair, of course. It's a sad day the first time a cashier looks at you and says, "You get your seniors discount today," without even a question. They just assume.
No,
Nancy,
Rachel.
do you still get ID'd, or do they just assume you is very elderly?
For elderly or for I got carded for alcohol this past
Okay.
few months, which is weird.
Okay,
I think it's one of those clubs they had to basically card everybody.
I love that. I love them carding.
But
Strip club, Rachel.
no,
Holy
not when
smoke.
when
Wow.
I go on the ferry, I can get the
Yeah.
senior when I
Wow.
drive my car on the ferry, I get the
Yeah.
senior rate.
Yeah.
And I'm supposedly get the small car rate. However, my
Yeah.
GTI apparently is a half inch on paper longer than the cutoff point for the small car.
Okay, I hate that when they do that. Now, here's the other
So
thing.
some of them
though.
just give it to me. I always say, they look at my car.
Obviously, hold on. This is the thing, though, for being an elder. And listen, you younger people, I know we get a lot of young people watching the program. I know we're big within the Gen Zs. A lot of these 18-year-olds love this program. When I get it, I'm pretty hot. But I got to tell you, Maz, Tuesday at Denny's. Obviously, your seniors discount. You have a patty melt. I recommend the British burger. And just get into Denny's and enjoy your seniors discount.
I
It's
haven't been to
incredible.
Denny's. I don't think I've been to Denny's in 20 years.
Rachel. I
Okay.
found out about this new
Yeah.
this food product. I don't think it's new.
Do you know what, HR? We may, sorry to interrupt, Rob, but we may actually have to rebrand to get a few more views on last week's episode and call it the Disabled Face episode. It was intense. It was hotter than I anticipated because the enemies of Rob did not show because they were fearful of Rob and they would not challenge in the limelight of the
Chicken
Hollywood
shit.
light.
Chicken shits. Chicken
Yes,
Rachel,
yes,
the
man.
first thing I can't believe you haven't spoken about this. You know what today is?
Let's see. Memorial Day.
The 85th birthday of Bob Dylan.
It's Bobby's birthday.
Bob's 85th birthday today.
You know what, Mass? I tell everybody this all the time. As the years encroach, we're going to lose him at one point, and I'm going to be busted. I'm going to be soul broken.
He's going to be, with Paul McCartney and Ringo.
Yeah, those
obviously.
guys.
As
That's
much
gonna
as
be
I
hard.
like the Stones, I'm not going to,
Well, you never know how. You know what? George Harrison was like a time bomb on me. I don't want to go into too much detail on this, but it was a delayed reaction. About 2 weeks after he passed, I just bawled my eyes out. But it didn't hit me like Lennon. I cried all day. The day
Well, that
as
was
soon as I found
shock
out,
and senseless and violent, senseless, shocking. He just came back, so that was worse, And it's worse again about George, but he we knew he had cancer, and then he got shot. Remember, he got stabbed. I'm sorry,
he got stabbed. Yeah,
in his house. You think
Martin
Henley on
backed him down.
people always bitch about these West Coast cities or New York City being violent. Think about living on Henley on Thames,
Okay, this is kind of crazy. I had a Canadian hamburger once, and it was weird. What do the Canadians do to the cows? What do you mean? You had a
Well,
weird.
hold on.
Very
I don't
low.
know. Here, I have two things to say, Rachel. Before And can neither of you interrupt me, please?
I'm so sorry, Rob.
A lot of the meat we eat here in the U.S.,
Yeah.
especially if it's frozen, it comes from Canada. Did you know that? Secondly, I just heard of a food product from England. Have you heard of this thing called steak Canadian, Rachel?
Steak Canadian. It's like back bacon, Canadian back bacon.
No, it's a meat byproduct they eat in England. Like
Yeah.
it like
Sounds icky. Like spam. It sounds like spam.
it is. It seems
I
like it's
hate it. I hate it already.
Hey, Rachel, here's an album you should buy.
All
I
right,
don't know if you
all
still buy records or even a
I
CD.
buy. Listen, I get a lot of music gifted to me. Full disclosure. Oh, okay. Okay.
Claypool Lennon Delirium. It's
Oh.
psychedelic pop prog, and it's really good.
Oh, wow.
It's got this huge comic book.
Do you know I watched that? Like I watched the cartoon video that accompanies the comic book,
Yeah.
or the comic book that accompanies the video. I saw the video. I thought it was pretty good.
And I finally picked up, I had this on CD, and for some reason I never realized it came out on vinyl when I made a video a few weeks ago. This is acoustic, The Ghost of a Saber-Toothed Tiger acoustic version.
Yeah, that's also Sean with his girlfriend.
Sean with Charlotte. And it's
Boy, is Charlotte a
it's-
good looking.
the harmonies are beautiful. I think you can still get this on vinyl. It's not crazy expensive, but it's not in print technically. But even if you get the CD, it is such a great record.
Wow. I love what Finstag's saying. Leland goes, Mass, can I be your +1 for your VIP package
Well,
tour to the summit?
Leland, if you get me paid airfare, hotel, and the whole thing,
and
prostitutes too.
prostitutes. Hey, Rachel, I got
Yeah,
you.
Roberto, don't be a stranger to this program, by the way. We're here.
I'm not
every
on the
Tuesday,
list. I don't think
7
there is
a.m.
a list. There's no list.
Okay, Rob has got some record.
Leland, they're certainly not going to fly anybody out for
Right,
this.
We're
I
going to talk about Salina, Kansas. Salina,
picked up
tomato.
I picked up 2 very clean Beatles records yesterday.
Okay, what you got, Rob? What you got? Okay, what country of origin is your Beatles?
That's the U.S.
Well, let's see, Mazzy picked it. This
Holy
seems like, you know,
It's obvious.
very clean.
Yeah,
It's
that's a nice.
it's a Hollywood pressing, so I'm assuming it's an OG US.
Okay.
It's probably the first year or two. Yeah.
What a great gatefold.
It's-
That's one of the
it's,
great
uh,
gatefolds, ladies and
It's a
gentlemen.
tip-on jacket.
Yeah.
It's very clean. It has
It's missing the inner sleeve.
it has a
It's got the
It's-
inner sleeve.
It's missing the inner sleeve.
no. I know.
Oh,
whole-
yeah. The
The
pink
flank,
inner
the
sleeve.
red and pink.
This
The
is
red
very-
and white. Yeah.
Oh,
and it's
that's-
on the Apple.
It's
on the
Apple label. That's a 70s press.
Yeah, it's a reissue, Rob.
The jacket is very.
Okay. So
yeah,
it's not an
because they
OG.
produced
So
it. Oh,
you
Massey
just
and
did-
I are absolutely mocking you.
he
at
doesn't
this
know anything about the Beatles. Go back to your
Yeah,
jazz shit.
come on,
All
Rob.
right, this is not an OG, but this is.
All right,
I
here
think
we
this is like an '80s pressing of this.
go. With the Beatles, UK,
Those are good. Those are the 80s monos. are
80s
good.
use the 70s stampers.
Yeah, the 80s monos are good. Yeah.
Yeah. Attaboy, Rob. Attaboy. Ooh,
Can you, like-
attaboy. Rob,
Okay,
are you not a
Okay,
dad?
okay, I gotta stop. I gotta pull a
Oh.
Rob here.
Oh, he's
Hey,
got
by the
that.
way, I said at the beginning when I showed it, I
Yeah.
said I don't know what pressing it is.
Okay,
But
I'm
it
not
has
talking to you. Rob, help me
It
here.
had a Hollywood stamp of it.
Rob,
That's what
let's
I said.
no. I'm not dumping
Wow.
on you. I'm dumping on this spring heel.
Okay, this
spring-
is young Archie. Okay, hold on.
You know-
You're firing him up.
Look.
Listen, Archie.
Every fucking musician is somebody's son or daughter.
Yeah, man.
And how you get
Somebody's
into them, it
son.
doesn't matter. You know, Julian's made some records good in the beginning, and he's made some later things that I don't like. And he's a Beatles son, okay?
Yeah.
Sean has proven himself and has lived longer than his father. Obviously not as popular.
Yeah.
He does a lot of great things producing other artists. He works on other artists' projects. He doesn't really go out solo under his
I
name
love that.
alone.
If Massey
doesn't-
could get
The
together with
labels aren't,
Olivia,
except for 2 albums early on.
That
The
would
albums are not Sean Ono Lennon records.
yeah.
They're different projects he does.
Now,
So fuck
Matt-
you, Jim.
Oh,
Grow
sorry.
up and grow up a pair.
Hey,
Okay.
Ray-
Archie,
So,
this has
you know,
been building up.
This is an
Rachel-
excellent record, as is
Rachel,
this.
can I-
Grandfather.
Hold
So
on.
fuck
All
you.
right.
Go,
Fuck you.
Can I
This
deal
is
with
our
this?
beloved Archie protege. He's growing.
Mazzy,
Rob.
Mazzy,
Will you jump on him for
you
me,
went
please?
about this the whole wrong way. He's
Okay.
going after you because he desperately needs a father figure.
Okay.
Right.
Holy smokes. Fred is fired up. Mazzy, you're in a complete fantasy world. You're like a 12-year-old.
Oh, you know,
and hold on. And
God,
Fred,
hey.
you're in a complete racist world.
yeah.
Whoa. That
and
is
Fred,
Rob,
I
hold
hope
on.
you let
I've
that
already
12-year-old
given him a hard time
I
today.
hope Fred leaves that, unlocks that chain and gets rid of the 12-year-old.
Ray-
in his
hey,
basement.
Matt.
12-year-old locked up in the basement.
Rachel, can we go back to the Chad, the stream? Steve
Yeah.
Martin with
Okay.
Chad
So
and
we
Bremer?
got Selena, Kansas
I
coming up.
have an issue for a question that was never asked.
Okay. Here's the question that everyone wants to know, but no one has had the gumption to ask. Rob, go.
So that was making a big deal that the food that will be served there
Oh, yeah.
is like Cajun food.
Yes.
Rachel, have you ever had Cajun food?
I have, but not official. Okay.
Okay,
Not
but a lot of
official
A
Louisiana.
lot of it has like shellfish in it, like shrimp and
Yeah,
crawfish.
you got to have shrimps. Remember we watched the
Well,
Gomer
Rachel-
Pyle show with Tom Hanks, and he had the guy with the shrimp and the big shrimp and king shrimp
All right.
and
so
shrimp.
Secondly,
Yes.
to that, he said they would roast a whole pig.
Oh, okay. Is that
Then,
part of what's
Rachel-
known as voodoo? I know
Well,
that's
hold on.
popular.
Rachel,
Yeah.
then they're going to do barbecue. Now, everything I mentioned,
Wow, barbecue.
who would have issues with all that food?
Barbecue, and you're talking about Louisiana
Rob,
Cajun.
when's the
and
last time
barbecue?
you were? When's the last time Rob was kosher? Give me a break.
No, let me finish my shtick, Mazzy. Don't ruin it. So, Rachel, Fred
Yeah.
Dopp, go take a pee break or a shit break or stick your head in the toilet. This is Jew talk. You're not going to like it. So, Rachel,
Yeah.
all this food, there was
Yes.
never mentioned would they be having a kosher offering? Would there
Oh,
be a
yeah.
kosher meal?
That's important. We got a lot of our Jewish
Are
friends.
you
Never
kosher, Rob?
asked.
You
Are-
got to
are
have
you-
that. Is shrimp kosher, guys? Man, is
shellfish.
shrimp kosher?
Shellfish.
Are you kosher, Rob?
Shellfish is out.
You're not kosher.
I'm not kosher, but
He's not kosher, but you want to do what's right. Okay. You better hedge your bets, Jewish guys.
You know, there's definitely things you can eat. There's probably like
wow.
you know, the side dishes you could eat. Maybe not the beans if they're with meat, unless they're if they're cooked with meat. But there could be what's the green thing? What do you call the green?
It's lentils, Maz. You're thinking
Yeah,
lentils.
yeah.
it's not.
No, the vegetable. What's it called? Come on, you Southerners, you New Orleans people. What you have with ribs, you have that green shit. What is it called? I'm blanking out right now. It's
Good
early.
jelly,
No, it's a vegetable. It's stringy.
green beans.
It's like lettucey.
It's
Coleslaw?
oregano. What's the stuff
No,
we have?
not coleslaw. It's hot.
Arugula.
It's warm.
Arugula.
Not
Arugula.
arugula. It's
The greens, the hot.
Oh, hummus.
No.
not hummus.
Okra.
It's
like,
we're
Green.
working on it.
Okra.
Okra.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
okra.
Thank you. Okra
Okra.
gluten-free.
Those
Okay.
Thank you, Andy.
You can eat okra.
And soup, but Andy is some green. Just
well,
eat your
hold on,
greens.
You could eat okra and dirty rice. definitely.
No, dirty. It's all cooked. The meat and dirty
Meat,
rice.
yeah.
Okay,
Right.
hold on, Kansas. Rob, are you going to go? Are you actually going to go to the
Collards.
summit?
Collard-
And it has
Collard greens, and
No,
okra.
Rachel. No,
Yeah.
collard greens has pork in it, and the juices and stuff is
It
like
depends
that.
how
it
it's
is
cooked, yeah.
juices. You got juices there, Eric.
You know,
Come
give
on,
me a
pick up
break.
the
You don't even give a shit
juices.
about being kosher, Rob.
Hold on, Rachel.
Yeah, Rob.
I made the point because I know you don't watch my stream.
I do
Collard
watch.
greens,
I made the
a lot.
point. There are 4 other events going on within a 4-week period of time of that.
Oh, of within the Salina, Kansas. It's a big
So,
story.
Rachel,
Yeah.
how would you rank? Okay, first,
Okay, here we go. This is going to be a ranking, final community.
Dembosh.
Oh, hold on. Let's do this to the poll and see how our audience. This is audience participation time. This
All right,
is
you got
incredible.
Dembosh.
Yeah, let's see
You
what
got-
goes on.
You got the Austin Record Show.
Holy smokes!
You got the WFMU Record
You
Show
got
in New York.
Vinyl Con. Vinyl
Wow.
Con.
For me, there's one in DC. It's the Capitol Audio Fest.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so what I want to do is
But
I'm going to
Rob,
create a
Rob,
poll.
record shows, you can go any place to go. Those are all just record shows for some people. Now, maybe not you or me.
Mazzy,
This is
let me
different.
don't attack me, but here's the deal, Mazzy. Austin, premier city to visit. There's lots to do there than just
I
shop.
understand that. I understand.
Okay,
that.
hold on. New York City, it's New York City. Den Bosch, it's not in the US, it's another country. It's a premier place. You can go to Amsterdam and just visit a bunch of places. And it's probably cheaper, Rachel. All those other events I listed
Yeah.
are easier to get to than Salina.
Yeah, I agree with you
Okay.
there.
So,
But
okay.
Rob, the concerts, the 3 nights of concerts are
I
half
don't doubt
sold out.
those, Mazzy,
They're
but
half sold
yeah,
out.
hold on, Mazzy. If I end up in any day of the week, any of the year, and I'm in New York City, are you telling me they're not concerts to go to see?
Of
Not
course.
late shows?
Look, I'm not here to defend.
Austin, hold
Believe
on.
me, I'm not here
Okay,
to
what
defend
was it
Chad.
before? Give me it again.
Austin,
We're
Texas.
not the audience for this. I'm not-
Mazzy, hold on.
He's
Okay.
going to sell out this thing,
Mazzy, stop.
but he's
This
going to
is-
sell
we're
it
talk-
out.
We're talking about me. And Rachel, I kind of priced it out. For me to get to Salina,
All right. We've
It's-
created it. We've
all the
created
travel
the
costs.
poll is
are-
up for your. Please join this. Please, we want to find out.
It's not cheap to get there, and it's hard to
One
get
of
there.
these is going to be a must see.
I'm just saying, for me, Rachel, I kind of priced. What? I don't know what that is.
I think
But I'm just-
Massey
it's
is
probably Massey,
watching the
but-
show and
Yeah, he's-
participating.
But listen, think about this, Rachel. It's
Yeah.
also around a premier holiday for Americans,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
It's,
and
it's not.
Halloween.
It's October. It's October. It's
With-
not
I said-
Thanksgiving.
Mazzy, within a 4-week period of time.
Yeah, it's a month
Ma-
before.
all
Then
of-
bokeh, beautiful bokeh effect, camera, high end. This
You
one's
know,
called high end
this-
broadcasting.
This isn't the audience for Chad Fest. Either am I. I mean, if I got a
What?
free trip, I'd go, but I'm
What are
not
you
going. I'm not
talking?
paying to go. I agree with Rob on all that stuff. All I'm saying is he has an audience. Chad has a built-in audience that follows his studio and his label and
Yeah.
his pressing plant. And
Yeah.
he needs a few hundred people.
I'm not telling anyone what to do or not to do. I'm saying from my perspective.
Okay, listen to this, you sons of bitches. How many mastering engineers will you be able to meet at the other events? It's not just a record show, you morons. I'm adding
Okay,
Well-
okay. Hold on.
you,
David, you have to agree.
you,
You have to agree.
David.
Shush, Rachel. David, you have to agree your head's a little bit up Chad's ass. Come on.
Hey,
But
Whoa.
but you can meet mastering engineers at there'll be Capital Audio.
Okay, you're stumbling
Hold
over
on.
your words. David
on.
has
Remember,
proven you so wrong
Rachel?
about it. Yes, Rob.
Bremer's a regular person at the Capital Audio
He's
Fest.
a regular guy.
Rob,
But haven't
Rob,
you know?
but
He
the only
puts
thing I'm
his
wait a
pants on
second.
one leg at a time.
Rachel,
Yes, man.
I'm going to partially, I know hell freezes over here, agree with David partially on this. This is different than those record shows. Those record shows are just record shows. Yes, the cities are nicer. I'd rather go to all those cities. I agree with Rob there. However,
Wow.
if a lot of people would love to see QRP, see the pressing plant, see the church, see the
It's
compound,
not here.
and hang out with
Rick,
Chad
I
and
know
Matt
this
Luth.
one. You see the
You know-
church. You see this.
Oh, I love that he opened it up, and there's a
I
people-
got
people.
I sent an inbox to Matt Luthens because we've connected a couple
Yeah.
of times, and he says, "Oh, I'd love to take you out to lunch if you get here, but I'm probably going to be busy." I didn't ask for that, but I said I can't come, but I wanted to get how he flies because he's from the Seattle area,
Yeah.
and he would go regularly, and he says there is a United flight. You can go. You have to stop over. You can go directly into Salina, or you
You
can
got to
go
do the red eye.
You can go to Wichita and drive, but it's a 2-hour drive.
You know, Rachel.
If you
the
take
people train goes through Wichita.
No, but it's,
I
he says,
am
to be honest with you,
alive
he says
for
it
the
is for a West Coast, for a West Coaster, it is a hassle to get there. It's basically I would leave in the morning and wouldn't get there till midnight, 11:30 or
There's some
midnight.
proprietary you get.
You know.
nailed with
How
that.
how much money would it cost for you to go to Den Bosch, get a hotel? I
Yeah.
think it's going to be equal to going to Salina.
Okay,
I-
so what?
I figured it out.
Rob,
It-
have you
it-
done the poll? You got a choice. Which one are you going to do?
Without
Like,
food, without food, and 4 nights of a hotel.
Austin
It,
Boat
it would
Show.
it would cost me $1,500 to $1,600 from Seattle, and
Yeah,
that's not
boat
that's
show.
not including rent a car or
What are you
Ubers
talking
or
about?
Lyfts
Salina?
in Salina. So
How much to Den Bosch? How much
it's
to
a
Den Bosch?
it's a $2,500 trip for us West Coasters.
Can you guys do both? Just
people
become
can.
real players in the industry.
Well, I'm
Rachel,
going to
I
LA.
think-
I have friends to stay with. I'm going to see Rob and the guys in LA.
I think I'm.
Oh,
Bodyguards.
Rob, get a posse. You need a posse and get a couple of token bodyguards
To look important.
so that when you come in, it's Rob the Wax. He's got his entourage. And everybody would go, oh, impressive. Got it. And
Rachel,
also, Jen,
Rachel.
please consider you're not too far from Rob. Please attend and be a hot babe
You know,
for
what would-
Rob on this
What
show.
would probably be more interesting, and I know a lot of these guys have gone to it. What's Expona might be more interesting because it's in Chicago. You got great food in Chicago. It's a great
My
city.
kind of
But
town,
Mazzy-
Chicago is.
Mazzy, Expona will be in the spring.
I know
This
it
is
just
the-
happened. It
The
just happened.
capital, the closest thing is the Capital Audio Fest.
Holy
That,
smokes.
in my mind, as far as the people that go to it, it's like the second most popular audio show in the country.
You know, it's great. I met the skipper from Gilligan's Island at a car dealership.
Did he hit you
That's
over
the
the head
kind of
with a
thing that
flag?
you could get. He
Hey.
did not hit me with his hat.
You know,
Ra-
I will
Ra-
say yesterday on the stream, the website for this Chad Fest Vinyl Summit was a disaster, and I think Chad
Oh.
finally described it better yesterday. He goes, "Oh, people talking, people think it's all VIP expensive." He said there's only 30 VIP slots, and that they should have said that.
30
They should have said
Did
that in the
Mazzy just say
advertisement,
VIP sluts?
and they should have said that
sluts.
in the website, and they should have, because a lot of people are confused that.
Holy smokes.
How do you get on a tour? Is it free? It doesn't spell that out. So the website was their biggest fuck up, I think, in terms of this whole situation.
telephone thing? Some sort of telephone thing on the internet there.
It's the
The Pacific Audio Show here is September. when is it?
September, come on, PB Tall.
Hold on, let me.
I may
look.
have to attend that just to meet PB Tall. He's one of our most controversial figures. He's a ripper. He's a ripper. Rob, I get excited about these things. Now, you're going to do Den Bosch,
September 11th.
You're
September
doing it
11th,
up.
12th, 13th.
September 11th.
September 11th.
September 11th.
That's a first.
Oh, wow.
That weekend.
Okay. The live stream was actually more informative than the actual announcement.
Absolutely, Josh. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I think they realized they fucked up. They've been getting a lot of feedback about that site. People freaking out at
Slut.
$3,000,
Somebody mentioned
$6,000.
sluts. Holy smokes.
I think your better chance of finding a high quality slut might be in Den Bosch.
Rachel, what's his name? Yeah, what's his name? Holy smokes. Let's get Ryan. Ryan may come up a little
Hey,
later.
a question for Mazzy. I don't know. this.
Question for Massey. Here it goes.
But you know how, like, when they do big conventions, like political ones,
Yeah.
the use of the Grinder app or whatever on those.
Oh,
apps?
yeah. People do that. It goes
Yeah.
up.
What's going to happen in Salina, Rachel?
There's all going to be all sorts of activities
You
online
think-
as
when there's
whores.
a big event, all the hookers
Holy smokes.
go down to that city.
Rob, if I was going to, obviously I've joined the girls team very successfully, I might add. If I was to be a whore, describe the kind of outfit that would get a record hound kind of interested. If I had to make a little extra money, get a few records myself. But if I had to prostitute myself, describe my outfit that might bring the boys in. I got the milkshake, bring them to the yard. Here we go. Rob, go. Outfit for Rach.
Hold on.
Take your time with this. Mazzy, use for you too. I'm curious what kind of you kids would say that.
Rachel,
Why am I controversial? Are you saying having a quote disabled face? This was last week's show. Mazzy, you missed a barn burner last week. Poor PB Tall was attacked by Renee, and Renee described Patrick as having what's known as a disabled face. And it went on and on. It was horrible to witness.
We need Peebethal to come up and promote his auction today. He's got an auction today.
All right, PB Thal, you've been invited to the panel today by the one and only, and this is happening. Rob, are you going to be here as a special guest when we have our Mazzy Defeats 45 celebratory subscriber special?
You put up
Am I getting
I
close?
put out the
haven't
run
even
like,
looked.
sorry, hang on, PB Tall. Yeah, it's going to be good. And Mazzy, obviously, you're invited because you're going to be the star of the whole episode. It's
When
one
is
we've been
that-
planning for months.
When is that supposed to take place?
It's going to occur when Mazzy defeats Michael 45 in the
I
subscriber
think
race.
I'm about 500 subscribers behind him.
Well,
just
to be
500
fair,
behind right
Rachel,
now.
to be
He's gonna
fair,
catch
to,
them.
to be fair,
Yeah.
I don't believe Mazzy's paid for any subs.
I've never paid for a sub.
Massey, well, what is that? Or what are you implying, Rob? That our friend Michael Legend, German superpower, actually may have purchased some subscribers in order to boost his appeal? I don't think
know
he needs
that.
any
I don't
boost.
know
Rachel, you said that. I did not.
Yeah, but
I've
you
never-
implied it, Rob. I'm spelling it out for an audience that is often challenged by hypotheticals. This is my audience. I know them well.
You know, hey, Star
okay.
Power. Can I
Wow.
respond to Star Power? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we can respond to Star Trekker. I vote for Beetle Babe and Cleavage. Massey, are you a fan of Cleavage? Does it draw you in?
Yeah, Eldridge Cleavage was a great black revolutionary
Eldridge
in the
Cleavage.
1960s and 70s.
I like Grover Cleavage. He was a great president. All right, let's move on. Bring up the disabled face. Hang on, Romelga. We're not referring to PB Tall as that. That's hurtful. Frickin' hurtful. Anyway, so Rob, are you going to do Denbosch? Are you going to do Salinas?
I think
Daddy
just
cake.
because the choice I have to make is either go back for Thanksgiving or go back because I might go to the New York show and then go down to the audio fest.
I want a little tiny red plaid, like a little skirt.
Oh, good Lord.
That would be. What do you mean, Sue? Come on. Sue's response was, "Good Lord."
Rachel,
Come
all right, here's the if you really want to be a hooker,
Yeah.
here's probably the best look for you.
Okay, for records, think of Record Hounds.
No, okay.
Like
Probably
I want
all-
to draw in a guy like Kimball. That would be the
Rachel,
perfect
an
guy. I want to
old-
drag in Kimball.
an old sports hoodie, like
I
a
got that album.
King sports hoodie,
Yeah,
and some track pants.
track pants.
Really bad makeup, like you've been
Bad
crying
pick.
all
Like
night.
overdone, caked on.
No, like you've
Oh.
been crying all night. Like it's
Oh,
tears
that
like
tear.
it out.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got something to show you.
Okay. Thank you, Rob, for helping me with my prostitute
I'm here,
outfit.
I'm here to help.
All right.
In what are
Go
we?
ahead.
May, June, in 3 months.
Take your time.
3 months will be 60 years since I had one of my last drum lessons, and Jim Marshall's archivist Amelia Davis, who I've known for a number of years, puts out these curated books by Jim Marshall, and they're putting out in 3 weeks. I think this comes out. This is his photographs he took at Candlestick of the last Beatles concert.
Yeah, the one you were
When
at.
they- when they- yeah, the one I didn't go to. They arrived in San Francisco.
Yeah. You can see them next year, Norman.
Yes, next year. So Chronicle Books is coming out. We're going to do an interview on the book. I'm going to record it this week. So
I was watching. Here's the thing: I've been watching interviews. They had the Billy Corgan with the the Immortals. He calls them something like this, and he had David P. from the I think it's Haskell is his last name, like Eddie Haskell or some Hassel. He's the guy, the bass player in Bauhaus and also in Love and Rockets, which I like Love and Rockets too.
you're talking about David J?
Yeah, David J. It's a good interview. And the other good interview, and this made me think of Mazzy right away, Les Claypool being interviewed by Rick Beato. And it was a very good interview. But the thing is about, Mr. Bass Player Fish or whatever the hell it is, Claypool, Primus, he is San Francisco. So I thought, Mazzy, there may be an end. Maybe get Claypool and interview Claypool. Then once Claypool falls in love with you, and he's going to, whoa, stop it, Rob, I'm on a roll. Then he gets Sean Ono. And the next thing you know, you and Yoko are having sex.
Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, but they played in the area last night. Primus and Claypool Lennon and that whole thing. David J. used my Bluesman Fender amp last year because
What?
my friend, the guy I know from Hawthorne Stereo here, Matt, who lines my turntable and stuff.
Yeah.
He says, "Do you have an amp we can borrow at the last minute?" There's this tiny, like a tiny desk or a house concert. David J did a thing and they needed an amp. So I wasn't there. I was out of town, but I loaned him my Fender Bluesman. So David J used that amp that night. It's a small amp, but just him alone.
Well, isn't that amazing? Now, of course, he's a bass player and stuff, but he's a cool dude.
But he wasn't playing bass on this because he does his solos.
Yeah,
He put out a
it's gonna be
demo.
the guitar player.
Yeah, Independent Music Project Records put out a demo, 3 LP demo set last year. His new album came out last week. I haven't heard it yet.
Tones Hotel. No new tale to tell.
Yeah, Love
That's
and
a great
Rockets
one.
and Bauhaus.
I got a lot of Love and Rock. I got like 4 or
I love
5
Love and
Love and Rockets. I like them when they were kind of first debuted after Bauhaus folded. And these cats are my age group. They're all like 1957. These kids are all born for Bauhaus. And Peter Murphy, of course, he split, did his own thing, went solo. Yeah, Geddy Lee, of course, was interviewed by Rick Beato, and Alex Lifeson showed up. Those are nice guys. Don't you get the impression they're pretty down to earth? Particularly Alex. Alex is just a lovable bundle of goofiness. I like Alex Lifeson.
The Playtone one is the Bluesman rebadged. Yeah, it was the Playtone one.
Wow. And so to have a celebrity, well, you've had Joey, of course, Kelly will play your gear stuff. And what about your new friend Macy? Did she play anything?
She brought her own acoustic guitar.
She brought her own acoustic because she could have borrowed one of your axes.
Yeah, she had a little Martin.
Rob, do you have a childhood record like Massey where you and your little chums rocked out and did a cover, like maybe Hang On Sloopy or something like that? Because that would be one I'd like to see pressed, Rob. You've got a singing voice. You know it. You've got it.
My brothers were the musicians. I was not.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a commercial break here on TV show, which is good to have. Good morning. A reminder that the classical show is going to be back Wednesdays. This Wednesday, we're going to be discussing Vinyl Fest in detail at our participation in said show. Please join us. Drop a link, Sue, if you will, for Audiophilia. Anthony, we're going to give you a big plug there. Okay, Bauhaus was great. It seems most people do not know Peter Murphy and the late Mick Carnes album, Dallas Car was
Dallas
also
Car,
very
that's
good.
a great record. That Dallas Car record. It was reissued about 6 years ago. It's excellent record. It's got the Maxfield Parrish cover.
Yeah. Jen wants to actually hang out with Geddy Lee. So
You
anyway,
like those old Jews.
I'm wondering almost when
You know,
you get to your 50.
There's probably one way into Geddy Lee's heart. Do you know what it is, Rachel?
Okay, what is I'm going to say it's at a kosher Louisiana BBQ.
No, he's a huge
Baseball fan. He
Baseball
loves
fan.
baseball.
Loves it.
Frank,
that's one of the things, Rob.
that's
Like you got to
David
be
J.
smart like that. Massey's smart when he wants to interview people. It goes like when McCartney. He goes, "I don't want to talk about Ram. I want to talk about photography and the art and Linda yourself.
They
And
still
your
said
great work
no.
at camera." Yeah, you know why? Because 100 other guys had the same idea as you.
I
Get
don't
them on
think
this.
they had the photo angle. They always want to talk about the Beatles, and I wouldn't. I was going to talk about photography. The photographers that shot the Beatles. You know,
Frank, that's David J. I was
that's
just talking
David
about
J.
it.
Frank.
And
we were
his
talking about
brother plays drums in Bauhaus. He's good looking. You know, of all the Bauhausians, the 11 Rockets guys, the drummer is he is the VU meters of that band. And I'm talking looks that kill, just absolutely handsome. Rob, other than yourself, I would say that VU meters could have been a male model. I know that Massey's got those. If you ever look at Massey's feet, he could have been a foot model. Really, truly, absolutely. His toes are the little digits are absolutely perfect, Rob. Absolutely perfect. And if you see any of Massey's videos where he shows his toes to effect, there'll be a record and the toes will be in there. Yeah. And they are just so beautiful. They're perfect. Massey, you're a gift. It's a blessing what you have. It's a blessing. Well, we're cousins. That's why. Don't say shut the Beatles around Sean Lennon, Massey. when you're trying to use your proper explaining what you're
Look at-
doing.
I was a photo agency for almost 40 years, and
He knew how to
went
avoid
through photo
pitfalls.
shoots.
Rachel,
Photo shoots. They're
common
called photo
pitfall.
shoots. They're
Rachel,
called photo shoots.
can I give Mazzy props?
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay, Rob.
I'm
We're gonna
afraid
go
of
back.
this.
Massey, settle back. This is
Mazzy
Rob.
does the best job no matter what question you ask him.
Yeah.
You don't even have to ask a question. He'll come in and say something,
Yes.
but he gives his whole resume with each answer.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yes.
Jen, it's because of your Ashkenazi Jewish heritage, proudly so, that you could be related to Getty. In fact, you absolutely are. Okay, here's the link. We're going to get Eddie. I love Eddie. This is great. Texas represent, for the love of God. Okay, Mazzy, we've got a request from Roberto Carlos. Mazzy, not to be confused with Roberto Carlos, the great defense player from Brazil.
Roberto, I did a video. You probably saw it. Maybe you didn't see it. Just 2 weeks ago on Sean's his
The
catalog.
discography
I
of
didn't
Sean.
rank them. I did rank them, but I did mention the ones I like more than the other ones. So
He's not a ranker.
It's not- they're so
refer you
different, 'cause
to
they're
Ranking the
different.
Obscure best ranking
They're-
channel.
they're different projects, so it's
Right.
hard to compare Claypool Lennon versus the Ghost of the Saber
Ghost of a Sabretooth Tiger.
versus his solo stuff. So no, I'm not going to rank them.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Perez the third joins us.
Hello,
They
sir.
were successful with the Perez line. They created 3 of them. Eddie Perez the third. So fantastic to have you, Eddie.
Thank you. Good morning to everyone.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Eddie, how come there's no beautiful poster behind? You've got one of the great collections of posters like 4D Man. You could have a poster on that beautiful green wall of yours, my friend.
Yeah, it would have to be a rectangular poster, Rachel. It's not
Okay.
tall enough for a
Horizontal.
recognized-
What?
Ah.
So you're copying Rob's look.
Yeah. I'm trying to be
Okay,
Rob.
let's take a look.
Okay.
This is questionable. Now he's got the Jacko. You've always been proud of your Jacko. But remember when you had okay, Rob, this is hurtful. Remember when you tried so desperately, you had those K-Tel, I think it was, what was the little guy in Wisconsin, the tiny little guy, Jay's 22 explosive record guy, that kid, he got Rob these dollar store stickums, and you put them on your wall, you put your albums, but one by one over a couple of weeks, we watched the records slowly fall off the wall. One by one, each of the Stickum record holder uppers failed in dramatic effect. Rob, now you have what's called a condominium or an apartment type living dwelling,
Hey,
and
Rachel.
you are
Rachel.
loath to put a hole in your wall. You are loath.
Rachel.
Yeah.
I believe there'll be a seminar at Chad Fest on how to hang things on your
How
wall.
to hang your record. Did you hear that, David Safe and Sound? You won't get that at just at any record show.
Not in Austin.
Yeah. Now, Maz, which one are you the most excited about of all the various, the Pacific show, the Austin boat show? What are you going to be doing?
I'm not going to Austin this year. I've been
No
I've
Austin.
been to Austin. I've been to the show 3 times. It's a great show. I've been to WFMU, but I'm not going to New York. I'm going to LA.
Please come to Boston, Maz.
The LA one I'm going to in end of August, August 20, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, or whatever it is that weekend. I'll go to that one, and I'll be here for the Pacific one, so I'm right here. So I think Michael.
I think Mazzy might be going to the Seattle RV show.
Yeah, I'm not going to Chad's thing. I mean, obviously, if someone sent me, I'd go, but I'm not going. It's just too.
What is it
difficult.
going to take me to put you in this beautiful?
I would like
RV?
to go to the Chad Fest thing. I'd like to.
You're bringing a tear to Eddie's eye, I'll tell you that.
But I'm not going to that. I'm certainly not going. I mean, the record show to me would.
Wow.
It's yeah.
Okay, Chatty Cakes is going to have 300 plus vendors. That is incredible. A little
I don't
company
think
that good.
he's not going to
Out
have.
of everything he talked about that he was going
He's
to
not
have,
going to have 300 vendors.
I don't think he's going to have 300.
You can't fit 300 vendors.
Kansas doesn't have that many.
Rachel, it's a hotel ballroom in Salina. You're not going to have 300 venues.
A hotel
Rachel.
ballroom in
I
Salina.
thought it was going to be held at a church.
Rachel,
The
it was
church-
not mentioned. It was
Pay
not
attention.
mentioned.
Pay attention. He owns the church. The church is where the performances and the recording are. The live music shows are at the church. 2 of the 3 are at his church. The third one is at a venue
And they're
off
good.
site.
Look, I believe they're
Wow.
really good shows. If it was
The church-
easier to get there, I would like a jazz show. The main guy doesn't play.
Yeah,
So I
the
would
church holds 450 people. Half the tickets are sold out already. So you got
Ra-
5 months to go.
Rachel,
And
Yes,
half-
not to go back to food.
yeah.
And not to hurt Paul.
If
Chad
Austin,
Thomas-
if Austin
Mandy,
has
shush, can you mute
no, I'm
him?
not finished. If Austin has 300
Rachel,
He's excited,
vendors,
Rob.
If
no
you
way
had-
is Chad having.
Chad mentioned
We don't have Massey for that many more
Chad did
years.
not
Let him
mention that all the hotels would have the conveyor belt
go. Yeah.
pancake maker. Now, if he said that,
Holy so I miss Paul Papil, Papil's Pocket Fisherman fame. A great gift for Junior or Dad, and boy, does it catch fish.
You know, I could see Chad having 50 vendors, including he's having like Music Direct MoFi, he's having Universal, he's having the major labels have tables too. So you got to think there's going to be that too. Plus,
also, Rachel, if
Yeah.
he had a wellness tent where you could go in and
Yes, a
have
wellness tent could be the draw.
get a massage.
First
Are they gonna-
church of Chad.
Are they going to baptize any people on Sunday?
That would be nice. That
You know-
would be. You go to
Are they,
register,
old
find
school,
Jesus,
inside
get
the
that.
river?
I would, Rachel,
like
there
it.
would be several people there.
Yeah.
I would like to whack over the head with a Bible.
Do you know what I would like to see happen if Chatty Cakes could come out and go, can you see baby? Bye. Can you say bye? That would be incredible. I'd pay big bucks for that. Anyway, any draw for you, Eddie, for any of this? The Chatty Cakes, would you actually travel to Kansas in order for you to get a great pressing for Chatty Cakes and talk to the man himself?
Nah, I could
The
care
great man. Would you
less.
talk to the
I'd
great
rather
man
go hang
himself?
out in LA with Mazzy at MazFest.
Wow.
yeah,
So Westman had the round table on this. He's got the bird's eye view. All right, maybe the fly on the wall of this whole thing. Is Steve going to venture out from Vancouver and make his way to Kansas?
well, he won't go. He won't go.
He can't go.
He's got work.
He's
a
got bigger fish
work,
to fry.
family. It's a hassle. As much as it is a hassle getting from the West Coast, from Canada to the West Coast to them.
Boy, oh boy, wouldn't that be a horrible thing? You're getting baptized in Dirchentall. Yeah, got cancer outbreak many years later, a few years later. Pedicures are going to be offered at the Chatty Fest, which sounds
Hey,
great.
Rachel, I heard they're going to have back waxing there.
You know, I know I'm gonna get kickback here. That I'm defending Chad, and it's not that I'm
All right.
defending him, but he's got a niche, an audience. He's got
Yeah.
a really faithful audience who will go to this thing.
Oh,
And
of
we're not
course.
that
Yeah.
audience, but
Yeah.
that buy every UHQR.
Well,
that
I am, but
subscribe-
Well,
that subscribe to all the 45s, all those.
Can I ask
okay,
you
which of us
Mazzy?
four is the most likely to be an audiophile?
what,
I
Rachel?
think Eddie is.
Mazzy is what
Far
I
from
call an apologist. He somehow
You've got
comes
the
up with
gear
Why
Yeah.
can't you
Don't
understand?
play
You know, just to
Hold on.
bash
what part
bash
of
them when they deserve bashing. But
No,
I don't
I'm
think
not-
this
hold
deserves
on.
bashing.
Hold on. I haven't
Wow.
really I haven't really bashed the Chad Fest at all.
But you're talking
But-
like it's not going to work.
No,
or
hold
anything.
on. I haven't bashed Chad Fest at all except for location and how hard it is to get there. Really.
Yeah.
Like someone who I thought would be able to get there easy,
Yes.
Chance goes, it's like a 7-hour drive for him to get there.
That's
Oh,
not-
he's way the hell up and say,
You know, that's
Yeah,
like
but
when I
hold
used to
on,
drive San Francisco to LA at 6 hours.
Mazzy,
So
I
that's
don't
not a
need
big
to know
deal.
your
No, but
everything about
7
you.
hours for a weekend, like if
Mazzy.
you want to get away for a weekend, is not a big
I'm
deal.
I'm not talking about you related to this. You live nowhere near Salina.
I know.
So I thought,
It's 3
okay.
hours for me to get to Portland. You know,
what? No one's talking about you in Portland. We're talking
hold
about
on. I was gonna
7
reference
hours.
that.
7.
all I'm
If-
saying.
If
Hold
you
on.
live
Okay,
7 hours
Mazzy's
from
trying to
W,
put it in
if you,
perspective.
Mazzy,
Wax,
you
if you
don't
how
need to, you
Rob,
don't need to compare your life.
okay,
what
I'll
I'm
compare
talking
your
you're
life.
hurting Norman. You're
If
hurting
you
the
live
man.
if you live 7 hours from Austin, would you go to the Austin show every year?
I'd fly.
No,
I'd
no,
drive.
hold, Mazzy, you are not listening to what I'm saying.
I like girls
So,
softball.
hold on.
Yes, Rob. Sorry.
Again, there's plenty of reasons to go to the Vinyl Summit.
There are
More
plenty,
reasons,
guys.
more reasons than not to go. But if I lived within proximity, it would be an easier decision to make.
Exactly.
And I thought someone who lived, like Chance lived in, he's not far from Kansas City, not horribly. He'd like not horribly far from Chicago.
Small block.
He's made these drives. That means he has the enthusiasm to attend these events. And he said no.
Well, you're
I'm not
mentioning one
asking
person,
anything, Mazzy. I'm
but
talking
there's other people who are driving from there.
Mazzy. Again, you're being an apologist and making reasons. I'm putting the questions
No,
out
I'm just starting to do
Wow.
like misinformation, like Frank
I didn't.
misinformation.
What
again.
misinformation came out of my mouth, Mazzy?
No, Frank's misinformation. Not all the records he's selling are $100 or over. He sells a lot for $40.
Wow.
Plus, there's going to be a
Hey,
lot.
Rachel,
There's
can
going
you
to be
do
a
what I
lot
do
of
on my
damaged.
stream?
Wait, there's going to be a lot of damaged product for a lot
Yes.
less, for cheap.
Can you do what I did on my stream, Rachel?
Okay, what did you do,
I
Rob?
asked the chat to not directly talk to Mazzy.
Guys,
Don't
come
address
on,
Mazzy.
gals out there. Try not to feed the monkeys.
But
All right,
Mazzy,
Oh,
you got to admit that this chat fest it's a niche thing within the
I
vinyl
agree,
community.
absolutely.
That's what Mazzy said, Eddie.
I said
That's
that.
what Maz
Well,
said.
hold on.
But
I
yeah,
didn't even,
Going.
Eddie. It is not a niche thing.
It's
Here's
not
how I put
from
it.
Rob's
There
perspective.
are 5 events I could spend my hard-earned money to attend.
Yes.
Right.
And because the object of going to a lot of these events is to acquire vinyl, I'd rather spend my hard-earned money on the vinyl. To get to Salina,
Chapa.
to travel and all this stuff,
It's a long
Doesn't-
schlep from the West
it
Coast.
doesn't make sense.
I
me.
think it's fantastic.
But
And
because-
it's going to be
let
so
me-
much fun.
Eddie, if I came to the Austin show,
Yes.
the show wouldn't be the only thing I did. I would go eat barbecue.
Yeah.
I even
Yeah.
said to you, I want to try and visit the Bucky's place. There's other things to do
Well,
that I
you
would
can
like
eat barbecue in Salina for the show.
Wow.
if I was going to go Salina, I would like to go to Kansas City. It's a place I like.
Yes.
And go eat barbecue and then go down there. It just doesn't make. I'm not just going for the one thing. And New York City offers a gabillion things. I have family there. DC, family
You
there.
know, Rob,
There's other
going-
things that I would
Going
incorporate.
to Salina is like people going out of the way to kiss the ring at Mar-a-Lago.
And Mazzy, I'm not a 12-year-old boy. I've lived a life. I understand.
Oh, wow. That is hurtful. Okay. You know, if I go, I would want to go see the burial ground of the Pioneer Cemetery in Belleville in the Republic in Kansas. I'd have to go.
Yeah, but how far
If-
away
if
is
you-
it? How far away is it from?
How big
Salina?
is Kansas? It's a
No,
tiny
no,
little state.
apparently it's big enough that Salina's far away from everything.
Oh, well, that's because it's on a little backwater because Chatty Cake wanted to get away from the big rush and tumble of LA and the big center of Chicago. He wanted something small, a little place that he could call home. And he's done it, more to his credit. Holy smokes. We've had 21 years of Chad Fest already, and it's still going strong. Thank
know,
you, Dozo.
Before
you,
before the
Dozo.
pandemic, before 2020, he had
Yeah.
21 years of his blues festival, and they'd sell out all the time. And people would come, a lot of local people, but come from around just for the blues part alone. So he would get an audience for those blues.
Based just on that alone.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would.
I get that aspect of it, Mazzy. If you how many blues fests go on in the U.S. each year?
Of
Anyway,
course, a lot.
right. So what I'm saying is, he did 21 years. You build an audience. They're conditioned to come back. Look,
Yeah.
I feel like I have something to speak to. The main one I've been to is the Sundance Film Festival. I've been there. I've been to it 10 times. So I get how all these things work and how to get there and the costs and the experience. So I understand it. And in my mind, I've been to enough of these vinyl things And here's another reason. What would be the number one reason you would think to go to Chad Fest?
To
me,
see like where the Wizard of Oz.
Well, I would like. I would like
to hang out.
I would,
To hang out with the people we meet doing this, Rachel.
hanging out the people. I'd like to see the pressing plant. I know you can see any pressing plant. I'd like to see his operation. I'd like to see the Matt Luthens and the Matt, but I could probably meet Matt here actually, and the church. I'd like to see the operations of something, and actually a couple people said it. I mean, Cesar said it too. As much as that might be superficial to some people, I like making videos. That's a part, when I do my travel videos, they're amongst my most popular videos. When I go to LA or Austin and meet up with Eddie and the guys, those people love those videos. London, I would do something like that for 4 days or 3 days at Chad Fest with the people there, the operation. That would be a big part of it. So if you want to fund me, if I can hit the $2,500 figure, I will make videos content and send me to Chad Fest.
Holy smokes.
I don't need to go there to buy records. And that's one thing that's different with Rob and I don't need to go to Salina to buy records. I can buy.
Hold on,
records.
Mazzy. Hold on. Stop misconstruing anything that's come out of my mouth.
No, I didn't say.
The number one
you
reason,
go to places to buy records. I don't anymore.
The number one, I've said this already. The number one reason I would like to go to Chad Fest is that jazz concert that they're doing.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be the number one for me.
I agree.
And to hang out with Elliot.
No, but you're still in the collect, Rob. And this is the difference. This isn't a criticism. You and most of the people here are still into the collecting mode. You're into the flipping mode. That's a big part of you.
Hold on. What mode are there? What I don't listen.
I don't buy as many records anymore because I have a massive.
You're 500 years old.
That's true.
Yeah.
But when I went to LA, I bought 9 records. That's it. That's a lot, I guess, for a weekend, but it's not that many compared to all you guys. Like,
dude, I
you
bought
and
more than 9 records
you and
yesterday.
PB Thal bought 50, 100 records,
I bought more than 9 records yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You buy that in one store.
But that's
Well,
your gig.
We went to 2 places that I haven't taken either of you to that we don't normally go to. So, both of them were great. One was an audio store that's remodeling and they discounted all their vinyl. I went there with Joey and Jim. Then we went to another place, Going Underground, which is from Bakersfield, but they have a downtown LA store, and it was nice to go in there too. Those are the 2 places.
This is
More
a good.
importantly, where'd you go eat?
Me and Joey were waiting around so we just went to some place there that serves sushi. It's Little Tokyo is an area they don't talk a lot about in downtown LA. So we were there. We had some sushi.
What's that MTV show that used to be on? Maybe it's still on. I don't even know. Remember where everybody lives in the house in a city? Real Lives?
Real world.
Real World. Chad should get an Airbnb or get a big house and get the YouTubers all to stay in the same place.
Wow.
For 4 days.
Rachel,
Okay, I'm
Gallons
Put us up.
The gallons of Metamucil.
Rachel,
I'll pay my airfare.
Okay, hold on, Massey. This is huge. Rob has got to go big on this. Here we go.
All right, if that happened, there would only be 2 things that would happen
2 things.
alternating throughout the whole 3 days.
Back and forth.
The sound of an old man farting,
That would be Massey.
and then go, "Who ate my brand cereal?" Wait a
very
second,
elderly.
Rachel. Then there would be a line around 2, 3 a.m.
2 or
of
3.
guys getting up to go use the bathroom.
Exactly. Please, Gary, can you hurry
No,
up in
Tom.
there? Are you
Hold
writing
on.
a
Hold
novel?
on. Like, Joe just dropped dead. Someone give him out the mouth. Like that would happen probably.
Okay, I just did the heavy lifting here. This is an amazing development. I have to go now. My great granny is buried in Belleville. It's just a mere 1 hour and 8 minutes away from Salina. So I just take the old interstate up there, whatever the hell that is, and I just run right up to Belleville. And that would be Granny, and I would pay my respects. I bring Massey, because Massey, the great news about this, my 3rd great grandmother is going to definitely be one of your cousins, possibly a great aunt or something like that to you. Family mass. We would go. Remember when you, me, and Rob went to Bruce Lee's grave and Brandon Lee, and we went and oh my gosh, Jimi Hendrix, and the honor that we paid to these celebrities that we loved. Incredible.
Rachel, wouldn't you be afraid if you went there
Yes.
that a house might fall on you?
Do you know what? That's the whole thing. If there's a tornado or whatever, God help Auntie M. I tell you that much.
Well, looking at the map, Salina's way down in the sticks.
It's down. It's south of Belleville, where my people lived in Belleville. Do you know they was the first what's known as white people in Belleville, Kansas? It's a true story. My third greats they was the first white people to live amongst the Indians, Eddie.
I love Indians.
I do too. I'm part Indian, and so proudly so, because I love all the mascots. Now, I'm very hurt by Rob's team. Rob has a deep history in mascotting, but still, Washington Colonels or whatever they're calling themselves is no good. You got to get back to being the great Redskins. What a great name that was. Good team.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Mass.
This is a kind of a renovated modern house, Airbnb, Salina, Kansas.
All
For
right.
4 nights, it's $1,100 for 4 nights.
Not
but
bad.
It's 5 bedrooms, so that would be about
We
$200.
split that.
It'd be about $250, maybe a little more with the tack or whatever. $300 a person for all 4 nights. That's pretty cheap.
But does it say it's haunted by the ghost of some?
It says 10 guests, 5 bedrooms, 6 beds.
Can you show a picture of that place again?
Wouldn't it be great if my granny was haunting that place? I could see my granny to go, "Oh, Rachel, I'm all dead. I'm your great granny." I'd go, "Holy shit, this is freaky."
That's a brand new house.
It looks like a ranch house.
Listen,
Yeah,
Rex,
but it's a new.
we have our Indian ways, our mysterious Indian ways.
Hey, Rachel,
I don't know how far
I'm
it
going to
is
show
from the-
something that checks off the comic book stuff. And
Oh,
the
let's
vinyl
do it.
stuff.
I want it. I want it all there. Hey, Superman, incredible, Batman,
is going.
Joker.
It's a
I don't
record
know if
That
deal.
Dylan's
woman.
going, but Dylan's going.
It's record. It's a tiny little record box.
Yeah, it's for
Or
45.
45s. And it's done with a Batman, Wonder Woman. It's the DC comic Supergirl. Holy smokes, even Batgirl's on there. So it checks off comic books and records.
Mhm.
Where'd you find that? On eBay or at a
eBay.
local thrift?
Yeah, eBay.
Wow, attaboy. Nice work, Eddie.
Hey,
Now, Eddie, do you have a large 45 collection? I've got I got 100 or so of them.
I've got like about
Mostly Beatles.
7 or 8 of these cases.
Yeah.
Mainly a lot of soundtracks.
Big shout out to Juve,
hey,
by the way, who gifted me so many 45s. And I bought a couple of Beatle 45s off this cat. They, of course, the incredible Carlton collection. What's your friend's name? You did the collection. He passed away, your beloved friend. The Cosmo collection, Mouse. We're talking. Coleman collection. That's it. Coleman.
hey,
right.
Leland, come up here.
Leland.
Leland, come up and show your purse. Eddie just showed his.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Leland, get up here. I've never seen Leland live. I want to check him out. Come on, Leland. Hang on. Let me get rid of this. I got the right link. Oh, my God. None of the links is working, right? Anyway, what a show we've got today. So, Massey, we got some sad news. I opened the show up earlier today. And Scotty, DJ Vinyl Vertical, suffered 3 minor strokes, or minor, whatever, small stroke, but enough to put him in the hospital. And he's okay, but it's a health thing, right?
When did
And
this
so
happen?
I love Scotty, and we
When
want
did
to
this
do well. Last week, he left a comment on my.
But he's home now. He's home
now, but but a health issue, right? So. So
Yeah.
our thoughts for him.
Well,
And our friend Dr. Rick, who's watched the show a lot, really good guy, and he's battling the big cancer. So both those guys were thinking of him. Okay, what do you think about this? Is this a criticism, Maz? Do you agree with this comment? This is from my good friend Pat. Are you too metro for Selena?
Actually, no.
He's
I
talking about
spent- I
smoking
spent-
pancakes and crab
I
rolls.
spend times in the South and the Midwest and small towns, and no, I am a city
Okay.
boy, but I've spent a lot of time in places like that.
When you mosey, and I
I
like
can
what you
fit
said-
into any scenario.
Okay, you
Yeah.
talk a big story, but listen.
Hold
to this.
on,
What
Rachel.
about Rob? When Mazzy moseys into town, I don't think the boys is going to go. They go use this as a city slicker.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
Maddie
Rob.
just said he can fit in any
He
situation.
can fit into any situation.
Maximum security prison.
I'll be like Jack
Maximum security.
Nicholson in Easy Rider showing up.
Or One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Well, that's a different one.
That would have an engine in there. Dr. Rick, we love you. There's my buddy, Dr. Rick, right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
thinking
Matt.
about you.
How would Mazzy fit into a drag show?
Mazzy would not. Mazzy is very straight laced, aren't you, Maz? Like I mean, sure, you're kinky and all that. Everybody knows that. But at the end of the day, you're kind of conservative when it comes to living on the edge. Like you're a man of modest means. Like you're not a big pothead. You're not doing the crank or anything like that. You got the money for it, but you're avoiding it. You won't do it. You won't fall into that trap. What
He's
about
too smart.
ladies
He
of the
sounds
evening,
it.
Maz? You've got your natural hungers and desires. And since, of course, Kathy Julie, I don't know what your luck with women is, but it has not been working out. And so do you pay? Like, I know Seattle's got a very active escort scene. And if you go into the back of the Post Intelligencer, one of my favorites, at the back, there's innumerable advertisements of escorts.
You know, your audience doesn't know the difference between llamas and alpaca. So that's
yeah.
one.
Okay, that's true about us.
Hold on.
Okay, Rob.
Mazzy's barnyard animal shaming people, and I won't have it.
Not on Rob's watch. Oh, well, we're going to take a look. Let's do. Okay, this calls for a poll. Can Mazzy fit in any situation? We got a poll currently going right now. I hope you did it. So
You know, despite
Okay.
all the bullshit, I would get along with Chad on a 1-to-1. You know, I don't hold a grudge, and I'm sure he doesn't even hold a grudge.
Yeah.
It became a thing. I expanded on it because it was great fodder, his quote. But I don't, you know.
That's not true. Privately, Mazzy holds grudges.
Except towards you, maybe. But, you know, I don't like the boxes. So what?
Game them out.
Okay, here it is. This is a question everybody's wanted to know. Leland Finstag,
Wait,
new
hold on.
celebrity sidekick
This
for
poor
our
painting-
own in groove. Yeah.
Leland, this poor paying
What?
attention is not good, especially if you're going to be Mike's co-host.
You're going to be a co-host, a big
We're
channel.
He's coming down for the Vinyl Con in August. I suggest you strap on a diaper and drive straight out here.
Tell Mike to come to VinylCon LA in August.
Yeah.
It's the weekend of August 21st, 2nd, 3rd.
Yeah.
I'm coming Thursday through Monday. I have friends. I
Yes,
stay
he has
with.
a very active self-love. sex
Guys,
life.
you all seem to forget that Mike's a busy guy now. He's got a lady friend now.
What?
Yeah, but you know, it
Where's the
looks
story
like
breaking
no,
news
it-
on this? A
looks-
lady friend?
He does
needs
have
to
a
run
lady
things
friend.
by-
You know,
needs
it
to
looks
run
like
things
he
by the
should
old
have
lady
taken.
now.
But it looks like he should have taken
going on?
Leland instead of his lady friend to London, because I don't think she was really into the music related stuff.
Doesn't matter. You're in London. Think of Harrods,
Yeah,
the
But
shopping.
maybe Leland doesn't put out.
Darling, I love, well, Leland, lifestyle choices. We don't judge. We're a non-judgmental channel here, right? We accept so much.
Yeah, that's
Um,
exactly why Herc. Keep, yeah.
Okay, Mazzy, you would be the star of Chad Fest. That's why Chad won't pay. He's afraid Mazzy steal the thunder.
You know,
and
there
that's so
would
true.
be the thing that
There would be a falling.
I
of
think there's a
It's
pic- a
Nancy.
photo moment of Chad and I together. That has to happen someday.
My favorite photo of all time is a picture of Rob and Chatty Cakes together. Chatty Cakes is horrified. Rob is having a good time. It's just a crazy picture. Chatty Cakes look like just like a
Chatty
jerk.
Cakes failed
Headlights.
to size Rob
Yeah.
up and to become in
Wax
person.
met Chad.
Oh,
Wax
shit.
met
You're gonna
Fremer.
kick my ass.
I've met Fremer twice. but-
Chad, here's what Chad said when he met me. I heard that voice. I knew who it was.
Huh?
And then he goes, "Damn, you're big."
Yeah, that kind of keeps him a little quiet because there are rivalries. Now, okay, our good friend, and this is a great channel. Everybody, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Jason Rojas. This kid, he's got great records. He's got, like, I don't know if you know this, he's actually got the Led Zeppelin, the good one with the turquoise that was out for a heartbeat. He's also got Please Please Me gold label, very hard to come by. This is the kind of record collecting I respect personally. Jason, is he going to be at the Salida, Kansas Fair? I hear he's very good friends
I
with
doubt
Teddy.
he'll go to that. He'll probably go to Vinyl Con again in LA. I met him.
Yes.
We
You
we
guys
connected.
bonded. Like
Yeah,
Rob,
we
there was a
bonded.
and
Rob
and
hated that we bonded.
Yeah, Rob got jealous because he could
Oh,
see
He
that
doesn't
you were
like. You know,
forming
they're
an
they're
alliance.
people. Here's the deal.
Love
They're-
you, Jason. Come on, TV.
Rachel,
show.
the difference between Rob and I, Rob holds on to the grudges. I kind of let
Yes.
him go. I don't hold on.
You got it. You're like me. We have it in our genetics, in our genes,
know,
right?
I would hang out with Michael 45 and I'd hang out with Chad or whoever, you know. I mean, Chad and I never had anything big. It was
You guys, it was about boxes, but the only thing big about you was
it wasn't really
boxes.
about boxes though. That in his
It-
mind it was. That's not what I was
Well,
going to
what
even
was-
ask him.
Okay.
I didn't
what
even
was
get a
your thing?
question out if you saw that video.
You know, I don't think I could hang out with Chad. His music that he puts out sucks.
What?
It doesn't. It
That's a
doesn't.
horrible comment.
Well, see, you don't like.
And
I
you
like.
are
Bruce.
so judgmental right now because you've become too big a figure in the vinyl community. You think you're untouchable.
No,
I
no,
like
no,
a lot
just
of that
don't-
roots.
I just don't like the music he puts out.
Yeah, I like
he
the roots
puts out,
music more
he
than
puts
do.
out Beach Boys. He got Beach Boy records.
He put out Genesis. Fucking
I'm
Genesis.
wearing an Opeth shirt, Rachel.
Oh, okay. Oh, Beth, that's Sweet Cheese. That's for you, Sweet Cheese. Holy smokes. Well, that's for Oakenshield. Oakenshield loves that stuff. He's like a
Mhm.
Viking out in Sweet Cheese.
Yeah, he's got good taste in music.
Okay, Rick's goes. I think we got to see the video again, Maz, in order to check all that out. Okay. Didn't Rob start that whole thing? If we think about it, well, the Bill Evans box set. Even Chatty
hold
Cakes
on,
admitted.
hold
Hold on. Chatty admitted that he said, "Listen, if you cram 22 records in one of them boxes, you're going to get sleeve splits." So he was throwing out a faulty product beforehand, and he said, and his comeback was, "Okay, then you can have your money back." And he came back. He was so determined to pay back the money because he knew his brand was getting extreme damage from Rob the Wax, who targeted him so specifically, and he was fired up. And I have a feeling our friend in Dusseldorf had a little finger to play in that and probably dialed him fast out, said, "There's a Jew giving you a hard time.
Rachel,
Come and get him."
let's bring up.
All right.
Let's bring up my
Yeah.
Baby Big
Okay. Hold on.
by request.
This is for Massey. This is where it all started. Rob, other than Rob starting it, but Massey
I
also
did
started it.
nothing wrong.
Here it is.
Chad.
See, I'm not even on screen.
But
If anybody has a problem with any analog production,
Look at what a great showcast.
return it. We'll replace it or give you your money back.
See?
What else do you want? What else?
We want you to mute your computer.
Okay, Bill. Come in.
Okay.
Michael, tell him how to work it.
Hey, Chad, can I buy UHQR records? Yeah, Nazi, shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Yes.
look at Espo. Mike's just howling.
You know, we're not talking, that topic is verbatim. You know that. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
I came on.
I asked if I could buy UHQR
Wow.
records, and I didn't finish at all. And I'd never met the guy. So there we go.
So it was a very testing, but see, he was cocked in because if you notice, 45 is
He
about
was
him.
upset about the.
45 said, "Look out, Rob is shitting on you. Your brand is."
Rob wasn't even there.
I wasn't on screen yet. I came in a little after.
No,
We were
you were on
talking-
earlier, and you had come and gone.
No, I came after that.
No, I have it in there. I have it in my videos here. That's all. It's easy to
Okay.
find.
Well,
Putterman was on the video.
okay. Mazzy, how do you handle responses where, like, one of our best in practice is Dave the
Because
Big
I have a
Artist.
phone with a lot of storage.
hold
I
on.
don't keep.
Can-
I don't
let me-
keep. I don't keep kitty porn
Yeah.
on my phone like you
Let
do.
me
Okay.
do a heavy
Oh,
lift.
whoa, that's whoa, Kitty, whoa,
Hold on.
hello, Kitty, whoa.
Yeah, Dave has a collection of dick pics. They're not
Oh
his.
my God, you guys, God, that is hurtful. The comments
Hey,
of this
hey,
show,
hey.
Dave, I'm so
Siri,
sorry. You're
Siri,
one of our
Siri,
brightest.
Can
and
I
best-
give Rachel? I don't give a lot of advice here. Can
Not
I
a
give some
lot.
advice?
This is advice. He doesn't give a lot of it.
Hey, yeah, Dave, type
Dave.
out what you're gonna type out, and then read it to yourself 3 times.
3 times before
And-
you
and
even
realize,
send.
realize, hey, maybe they might make jokes
Yeah.
about me having dick pics on my phone of other people.
Yeah.
Josh, it's possible. First, we thought it was MoFi because I don't give a
Yeah.
shit. MoFi lied. Okay, they lied.
MoFi, big story.
I liked it. Those records a week ago. Now I'm still like them. People got upset and they're the lied. Fuck it. Okay, got it. I think after all is said and done, apparently during that conversation, just to give you some background, it was about the Bill Evans box, that
Yes.
third printing.
Rob started
pressing.
it.
Rob got it, and he and a few other people were getting. There were some bad pressings, and
I 80% of my box.
okay, and some people weren't getting back to them fast enough, which is a fair
Hey,
complaint.
hey, Rachel.
Yes, Rob.
I'm slowly forgetting what I wanted to say.
Okay.
It comes with
That's-
age.
we were
Well,
talking about
okay.
the Bill Evans box, and he was saying if anyone wants to
Okay,
change it.
hold
And
on.
Chad
know
was
what I wanted
having
to say,
problems
Rachel.
getting on the stream and getting his audio, so he was
Rachel.
worked up already. And
Careful.
apparently, Michael texted Chad, look, they're talking about your product. You should come up here. And I think Michael, supposedly, this is what I hear, I don't know if it's true,
Yeah.
was embarrassed that I opened my mouth to Chad and Chad responded to
Hey,
me.
Rachel.
I'm
He
embarrassed.
had a spy.
There is no clip in the history of the vinyl community
No clip.
that's been
Single
more
clip.
scrutinized, like the Zapruder film, than this clip. And if anyone was watching carefully,
Yeah.
in that clip, you obviously see that Mazzy knew what he was doing.
You knew what you were doing, Mouse.
But I didn't do it.
What you're doing, Mazzy.
But I didn't do
Holy
it.
smokes. Well, you didn't get a chance, but you were going there. We could
But-
all see
but-
you were
but
going. You were
shouldn't-
winding up. You were about to launch the pitch about the boxes.
But Rachel, I'm a
You
customer.
said UHQR. There
I
is something
did
about
say
the
UHQR, and I bought UHQRs, and I'm
I
a
know.
customer of Chad's of a lot of other records.
You have a lot of his big
And,
boxes.
and I have on my videos criticized the box, but I've also criticized the MoFi boxes at the time. They're one steps. I don't like a big box wider, like at least with, like with this, as much as this is a box, it's a slipcase. Okay, this Beach Boys.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at this.
If you're gonna do a box,
Hold on. I gotta make you big here.
I don't think you need to do a box, but if you're going to do a box, at least it's a
Wow,
slipcase.
that is nicely packaged. Did you pay for that?
I did not.
You bastard. You're getting everything now. You're too damn popular. This is why Michael
I haven't
lives in
listened to
fear.
the actual record yet.
45 if you're watching, and I know you are. How do you handle it? Like Massey's coming at you. He's gunning for you. He's
I'm
going to
not
take
coming
your
at Mike.
title.
I'm
You
not
are.
coming at
You're
Michael.
the new heir apparent. You're going to be the biggest thing going since sliced
Hey.
bread.
No,
Rob-
there's a lot of there's,
Rachel, can you highlight the biggest dingus's comment?
Okay, there's quite a few people with big dinguses. I pride myself on having a
Well,
well-endowed
well,
audience. Oh, here it is. Rob, we got a question.
Can I respond to
This is
this?
for you. Okay, hold on.
Someone
Let's take a
reported
look
to
at what
me-
we're dealing with.
Someone reported to me in the
Yes.
greater Dave the pull down artist living
Dave the Picker.
metro area
Yeah.
that every business is complaining about his use of the AARP.
Of the ARP account.
Right. Listen, hey, there was a waitress who screamed out, "Damn it. How many fresh and fruity pancakes can one man eat?"
So, well, that is a powerful comment. I do want to add this about and in defense of Massey, it does seem Chatty did listen. We aren't seeing the big boxes anymore. Like Chatty had a vision for a library that your records would look like a beautiful library of hardbound bound.
yeah, they look like law libraries.
It well, wouldn't that
Encyclopedia
be impressive? Like if you're a 45 design sensibility, they look great.
Like,
in the
if you're
job.
into,
Michael, great aesthetic.
If you're
our
into
friend.
Encyclopedia Britannica or old Dal wooden things from the
I
turn
like
of the
fucking
century,
Wagnalls. These was great. You could get them for so cheap at your local grocery store. You could collect all volumes incredible. They were beautifully illustrated, black and white for the most part. I believe there may have been a few color panels in each episode, but the Funkawagnos. Rob, you're so young. You probably don't recall the Funkawagno set. They were an institution. This applies to you. You got kids are young, but Mazzy, you're elderly. You must have had Funkawagnos in your home.
Yeah, we had
We had
Webster's.
Britannicas.
We had a
Rachel.
Britannica. We had a
Oh.
Britannica.
Britannica.
Oh, so you guys come from money, both of you guys,
I
because
no,
they was not cheap.
I had
they were-
a relative.
Funkawagnos was the everyman's.
I had a good uncle that started me on an Encyclopedia Britannica subscription for my bar mitzvah.
Do you know what the best one was? I got to tell you guys, it's not Britannica, it was the World Book. The World Book Encyclopedia, the 1968 World Book, the red and black. What a color scheme. They were hip. That had the 60s by the short. And
No,
if
I
you're
had,
growing up, you want to have the World Book. It kicked the hell out of Britannica. Very dull aesthetic on the.
Did the World Book ever come in other colors, Rachel? 'Cause I
It
had-
did come. It did change its color schemes in later years, but the best ones, like in 1960, 61 World Book, you're going to get yourself kind of a blonde with
This
green.
is the set we had. This
Okay,
white
hold
set.
on. We got a picture of what the set was. Hang on,
This-
Maz. It takes a while for this thing to click
This is
in.
The
Okay.
white set. We had the white.
Oh
set.
yeah, it's nice.
Rachel,
That's
I have
In fact,
nice.
67. So
I have
someone
breaking news.
$750.
That's a bit much. I think
Yeah.
they're asking and hoping for a
Breaking
bit
news.
much.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
There's a rumor that the set of encyclopedias that Dave, the pull down artist, had in his house,
Yes.
the story about the African ladies, all those pages are stuck together.
Oh my God. Holy smokes. That was just like the National Geographics.
those
they were
pages are stuck
exciting.
together too, Rachel.
Do you know what about what about that? You know, you get the Sears Roebuck Christmas catalog and the lingerie section.
Right, Rachel.
Holy
Those,
smokes.
those Sears books in Dave's house were so
Yeah.
stuck together.
Do you know what's so great about that? I sent Dave some pictures of me in a bustier, a bullet bra.
You know,
Exciting.
key?
Yeah, they talk about collector's items.
Yeah, I had those World Books in brown and black from 1976, I believe.
76, that's World Book. They was the best in the business, Eddie. The best, and they had color plates and everything. There was no expense
And
lost.
they had a gold leaf on top of the pages.
They had the gold leaf, no expense. We've got a comment coming in. This is for Rob, a little personal. It speaks of, I don't know, incontinence, dietary challenges.
Your favorite flavor is kumquat, especially the kumquat.
Oh, Rob, horrible.
See,
Horrible comment.
Rob,
Yes.
I laugh when you say something funny like that. Not when you're an asshole.
It's just hurtful. Like poor Dave, he's struggling. Like he's a comedian. Okay, let's get this straight. Dave is a comic. He does a lot of
he's not.
humor.
No, he's
What?
not. He's a Tourette's victim at times 10.
Come on, man. Now, have you ever considered? You've had a number of great guests on your program. Have you ever considered getting Dave?
No.
I think he's in
No.
California or something, and get Dave into the music room where he could whack-a-mole with you.
Isn't I can't remember. Is it Six Beatle or
Rachel, the
Fred?
problem is every room Dave goes into, he
Yes.
whacks balls.
He
Is it the
whacks
Six-
and
is
he
it the
whacks
Six
his
Beatle
ball.
or Fred Dobbs, who's that piano player in the mall?
Wow. This hurtful. Rick says the only thing Dave picked up was herpes. Herpes. Oh my God. And
Hey,
I
Rachel,
love
wait,
those-
well, hold on. Rick's
Yes.
comment brings up an interesting question for me.
All right.
Can you get herpes from a taxiderm cat?
Oh my God. So you're talking about a stuffed cat. Oh my God. Lifestyle choices. I like Wolverines. It would be great to have a stuffed Wolverine on the counter. They're so ferocious. They're tiny, but ferocious. Mazzy, you were never a comic book, but your son, Joe, the lovely Joseph, he's a comic book guy, but you didn't miss out. Did you ever get bubble gum where you could put
Joe's not a
Superman
comic book.
sticker on you?
Joe's not a comic
true.
book guy in the traditional sense.
He's
He's
manga.
into-
He's more
He's
manga.
in manga and the graphic novels like the
Yeah.
Watchmen and all the different illustrators.
good.
He knows illustrators. He knows all the voice character actors. He knows that kind of stuff and the offbeat indie comic stuff.
What year was Joseph born, Mazzy?
1990, December 1990.
He's the same age as our beloved
He's
Putterman.
36 this year.
He's Putterman's age. Fred is like
He's like
1990.
5 days older than Putterman.
Yeah, and my kid shows up a year later in 91, late 91. My kid shows up. Yeah, I mean, this is the whole thing about this. Jen read all the because they were good. They were like the especially World Book. It was the best in the business. They're a lot of fun. Okay, what do you think about this, Mass? This is something maybe you disagree, but I like Dave's style pickup artist. It's similar to Rob's, just throws out jokes till one.
We don't know if he can have a conversation with a human being because he's never been on any of these streams. He just throws shit out.
Yeah,
He's
Dave,
one of those guys. There's a handful of them. They'll just go on people's streams, and Rob and I not even on those streams.
All right,
or
I
in
don't
those
like what I'm
videos.
hearing
They'll
about.
go on Vinyl Richie streams and dump on us and other streams. They're
Dump on
literally-
Vinyl Richie.
they're mentally retarded human beings, is what.
Hey,
they are.
hey, hold on.
I did
guess-
not know this.
Hey, Herc. I guess Herc's a fan of Madame Usul humor.
Okay, Madam Usul, which sounds like a great channel name. Madam Usul. Feel free to use that. Barry's in the house. There's the link. Come on up. But anyway, hey, Rachel Sue, we got Dr. Whistler Booga's Barry all the way from Newcastle, England.
Also fighting some-
Yeah, and our friend Barry is also dealing with some health issues as well. So we got DJ Vinyl Vertigo, we got Dr. Rick, and we got Dr. Winston O'Boogie. And folks, if you're praying type people, just throw or positive energy, whatever you got, just throw it their way. They're each three good people, right?
Hey, question for the panel guests. Any interest in the Mandalorian Guru movie?
Okay, Mandalorian, Star Wars, Baby Yoda.
I talked to. When I'm in line at Safari before they open on Saturday. There's some industry people, and I kind of presented my thought on that
Your
movie.
thought on it? Yeah.
They were shooting it as the next fourth or third season of it, and Disney goes, you know what? We have a hole in this summer. Edit it into a feature of film, and we'll put it in theaters.
Holy
And
That's what it
I
felt
talked to
like.
people who saw it.
Do you see it?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Did you
but I
like
talked
it?
to people-
I liked it.
Yeah, but will you admit to this, Eddie? The movie's very segmented.
Oh yeah,
segmented.
yeah.
So it leaves it open that it was the series. It was 6 episodes
Right.
that they edited into.
Oh, Massey getting hit. This is kind of a bit of a hit on you.
I currently don't have a therapist. I did about 20 years ago for a little short time, 25 years ago.
Rachel,
And
let me
at least
just
I'd reach out for, if I needed help, I'd reach out. I wouldn't just,
Wow.
lock up the person in my basement like you do.
Wow.
Can I handle that comment, Rachel, please?
Okay.
Okay. This is obviously it's a well thought out criticism. He took his 3 seconds to look over what he thought.
Tell your
Here's the
plumber.
comment.
Tell your plumber I said hello. However,
Plumber.
him rooting up your asshole is not the dude.
Rootering problems. Holy smoke. Eddie, do you get hurt sometimes when you hear comments of this nature?
Yeah. Hey, Beetle Babe, I agree with you there, but
This nature.
the Toy Story Pixar, even though it's under the Disney umbrella, has sort of a different, thing. The Star Wars and Toy Story are they're overlapping, but different audiences to a point. So,
Highlight Nick Rudo's comment.
you know what I watched last night, Rachel?
Yeah, I want to know.
I've been watching this, all this talk about the Lord of the Rings, and they're going to make a Gollum film. They're starting to make a Gollum film that Andy Serkis is directing.
Yeah, he's good.
And it's been 20 years. I didn't realize. So I watched
His
the
last movie was a big flop, Mazzy.
Okay.
He
That's
directed that animated version of Animal Farm.
Okay.
Came out a couple months ago.
Okay, Rob. Thank you for that. I actually watched the long extended director cut of the very first Lord of the Rings 20 years. I watched it last night. It's almost 4 hours. Jesus.
I watched
Yeah.
all of them. I watched from The Hobbit, extended.
Rob. Thank you.
through-
Thank you, Rob. I watched it last night, and I mean, I didn't forget, but what a great film that first one especially is. It is magical, and I watched it last night and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Wasn't bored. It was great. So I'm going to watch the other two over the next.
Can I follow up to Nick's comment? Of course, it's going to feel like an episode. It's coming from an episodic program, so it's not going to feel like it's not going to feel like a movie where you're not already engaged with the characters or you don't know the plot, the subplot of the story.
I watched the first season of The Mandalorian, and I frankly was bored with it. It just didn't do anything for me.
Well, to me, it had a lot of elements of spaghetti western, of samurai movies, a bunch of movies that I'm a fan of. Like even the movie yesterday, there's a scene where Guru's taking care of the fallen Mandalorian. He's giving him food, giving him water, and I go, that's a straight ripoff of Lone Wolf and Cub.
I kept thinking,
manga.
Answer me this. I know the new movie's in again, but Pedro Pascal is in the first one. I kept thinking, why do they need him? Why doesn't he just do the voice acting? Was that really him in the whole time? Because didn't he like the?
Well, in the movie it was because they unmasked him and it was him.
Yeah, but that could have been, but not very often in that.
Right.
So he could have been in one day of shooting, and then
Holy smoke! The Batman's going to cross Abbey Road. That'll be good. New Batman being filmed in Liverpool.
The Batman was great 3 years ago.
What about this thing? Stephen Colbert co-writing Nixon Stelman Lord of the Rings. Yep. Apparently, Trump plays Sauron and is murdered mercilessly at the end of the film. Stephen Colbert personally puts a spirit.
They didn't even mention Trump in the last episode, not once. And Trump has to do that fucked up video. It's amazing.
That was so good. 81 million views for Trump.
So what? He's a fucking president.
What million views on the final show.
What a dick.
He said nobody. Colbert is a dick. That's why he doesn't have a show.
No.
Fantastic. Love to see the end of people like that. I couldn't be happier to see Colbert off the air. So many of them are gone. Nobody watches that shit anymore. And the views were in. Johnny Carson, of course, much bigger audience. And Seinfeld, everybody just totally outdoing them. Incredible. Rob, we got problems. This is in for Rob. And there's a new villain from the DC Comics, Ratface.
I modeled.
Actually,
Rachel, the character's modeled after Dave's mom. So I'm just emulating a lot of what.
Oh, for the love of God, Ratface! That's a horrible, hurtful comment.
Yeah.
All right, it almost Sue says that Ratface is actually preferable than being disabled face. Of course, BB Thel hurt last week's episode. Boy, if you haven't seen last week's episode, please check that out because it was surprising. It was hurtful. Rob, you're waving, you're signaling.
I think you got 5 more minutes from me, Rachel.
Okay, Rob, we got a good comment here. This is from Dave, the pickup artist. Colbert got his job back at Arby's. Okay,
well,
that makes
Dave
sense.
knows this because he's their best customer.
Oh my
But
God!
he
A
goes and he
perennial
says,
favorite at Arby's.
I'll take all the fat trimmings, please.
Oh my God! Are you going to eat those? Are you going to finish those fries? You know, the lady next.
If you go to the Yelp, Arby's page on Yelp, every other review is from Dave.
Okay, this is a good comment, though. What do you think about this? I've had enough of Peter Jackson after it was horrible. He had what's known as a Hobbit debacle.
Yeah. I didn't love the Hobbit movie.
Serious.
I didn't love the Hobbit movies, but the first 3 are excellent.
The Lord of the Rings is great. The Hobbit was drawn out over a 3.
They didn't need to make that a trilogy. They didn't need to make that a trilogy.
They didn't need to do it that way. They
drew
it out.
I wish they would take all 3 and edit it down to one movie, personally, because the footage and the acting was great. But I agree. But he's still a good director. We'll see.
Have you seen the Lord of the Rings series from Amazon?
I watched the first season and it bored the hell out of me.
Hey,
I just don't like it when it's an all-inclusive hobbits. All of a sudden you have, Asian hobbits. You have black
it's
hobbits,
the diversity.
it's
It's
just like
equity, diversity.
Eddie, you have to get Rachel on her pissed off at people who aren't white.
It's DEI.
Whatever.
Go ahead, Rob. I don't mind people of different races doing proper things. You don't have like a black guy playing a Viking, for the love of God. That's stupid. That's just
Rachel,
You
Yeah.
actually should have a
Go ahead.
black guy playing Jesus. That's something real.
no. Jesus wasn't sub-Saharan African.
He was,
No, but
you
dark
he was-
pigmented.
No,
He
he
was
was-
dark pigmented.
He was
Okay,
Sephardic,
listen,
Middle
you know what
Eastern.
the fuck he
Rachel,
was?
can
He
I-
was
He
a
was
dark
a
skin.
Jew.
He was a
He's
dark
Middle
skin.
Eastern.
He was
Yeah.
a dark
Can I-
skin.
can I write-
Middle
can I-
Eastern.
Can I do something before I
Hold
leave?
on, I
Rachel,
got a
please?
new guy coming in. This guy is disabled. I want sensitivity. Sensitivity training for all of you.
Rachel, I'm leaving. Can I
On a
just,
jet plane.
Peace,
Rachel.
Flex.
can I'm do my impression of
Yes.
the counter girl at Arby's?
Yeah.
Can I do my impression of her?
Okay. Go ahead, Rob. Arby's girl, counter
Listen.
impression.
Listen, Dave, the code to the bathroom does not change. And to be honest, we had to call the hazmat team after the last time you were in there.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Now we got a question here. Rachel, show Eddie. This is Paul. Oh, Paul, hold on. We got a dingus. Hold on. That's a symbol of naughtiness. Holy smoke, that was close. We dodged one. Okay, here's the question. Eddie, do you think the line about being an independent contractor was a nod to Clerks, the movie Clerks?
Not even.
It's not a reference. It's not a Clerks reference.
About what?
Paul.
What are you talking about? What is
He's
that?
talking
There
about
was a conversation in Clerks about the Death Star being built by subcontractors, blah, blah, blah.
All right.
They meant-
Everyone
they
have a good
mentioned
day.
something
Bye.
about-
Rob. We love you, Rob.
They
There he
mentioned
goes.
something about a
It's Rob.
contractor in The Mandalorian. So he's asking
Mandalorian.
if that was a nod to Clerks.
Yes.
No, it's two separate
Yeah.
universes.
Yeah.
All right, working.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
It's last season of football season in the
Testing.
UK. Who's winning it all? Who's winning the championship, FA Cup, whatever? What's happening?
Weren't y'all talking about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit just a second ago, and now we're on
Well,
bathrooms?
because
and fucking
I've got a DEI audience, PB Tall. PB Tall, you were hurt last week's episode. It was
was,
personal. It was cutting. Were you surprised at the vitriol coming out of Renee? And do you believe you fired the first shot because of because you got upset? You're known as somebody, you're a social justice warrior. You're one of those guys that goes, I will not have hatred towards Mazzy or Robert or other Jewish friends.
I could care less if people hate other people. But yeah.
Okay. But what was it, Renee? Is it because of Renee being a firebrand of controversy that you zeroed
But you
in?
do realize that everything was fine at the end of the stream. So
You
you're
worked
kinda
it out.
glossing over the fact. But
You did it. You
also,
sent the olive leaf. That was you.
the-
That was you who
the-
done that. Olive leaf. You put
the biggest
olive leaf back.
the biggest revelation for me from that stream was,
Yes.
did you see at the end of the stream when Marty was talking and
Yeah.
Renee goes, so Marty, how was that movie? Was that movie good? And Marty was like dumbfounded, like going, what do I do with this?
Yes,
That's
he
the
didn't know.
comedic genius of Renee Kerman.
Yeah, Renee
He
can
just-
throw a red at you. You got to be quick on
he,
your
he
feet.
literally stopped Marty in his tracks where Marty was speechless. And he
got
doubled down at it like going, there was a lot of people on the movie set, Marty? And Marty was just absolutely just
He
dumbfounded.
didn't know where to go.
So
All right.
I was like going, it clicked to me that Renee Kerman is a comedic genius.
Yes.
We just don't, we're just not on a plane that can
We're not
comprehend it all the
we're
time.
not evolved enough to fully appreciate what's
He
up
pulled
there.
what we call a Jedi mind trick.
Jedi
Yes.
mind trick. Speaking of the Star Wars fans, Massey, Rob's not here to defend himself, so I'm going to pass the ball to you on this one. This is Dave. This seems to me this is hurtful. Rob left, and Dave goes leader rat face. So he's doubling down with rat.
Why would you choose Mazzy to defend Rob? Have you ever seen the text between Rob and Mazzy? They are not friendly.
But you know,
Whoa, whoa, Eddie.
in a way, we treat each other like the Kinks brothers, Ray and Dave.
Yeah.
Right?
You know,
They
so-
love
there's
hate.
a rivalry. I respect. I can't believe I'm using the word respect in the same
All right.
sentence as Rob, but I
Yes.
get Rob, and I like his sense of humor. We totally battle, but when these nibnods, these retarded cunts, go after Rob, I will defend Rob every day.
Is Everton in danger of getting relegated? They're my team. I love Everton Blue.
The
Liverpool-
last thing Mazzy said to Rob last night was, "Shut up, Rob." That was the last thing he said. So
Well,
Really?
that's an easy one.
Eddie, thank you so much for being on the show.
You
We
know,
think Roswell Ryan and the time remaining.
I did. Okay. Actually, I can't share this because it'll be a spoiler. But I texted Patrick this week,
Yes.
and I don't want to say who, but I meant to text someone else, a different Patrick, and I would.
Did
Those
you
who
get
know
it?
just
Did
pretty
it get
much know.
embarrassing?
No, but it wasn't a weird thing. It was just that I said something. He goes, "That's from an old conversation," but I realized I texted the wrong. PB.
He did. He was old man texting.
Okay, listen, PB Tall. Massey and I, we've been around the block. We're older than you. You're just a kid, but we've met a
But I have
lot
a
of big
disabled
names.
face.
We've met you. You are not. You are.
What is that
normal.
about? I don't get that.
Okay, Renee. Okay, listen.
What is that? That's not.
Well,
that doesn't
Renee
even
knew
relate.
what would hurt Patrick. He knew where to listen.
Why would
it's
that
like-
hurt Patrick?
He knew. By the way, Elliot Page as Achilles. Talk about great casting. That'll be good. But anyway, here's the deal, PB Tall. He knew where to hit PB Tall. He knew his Achilles heel. He knew what would hurt him most. And he went, I'm going to go for his Achilles heel, and I'm going to call him disabled face. And that, I felt it from where I was sitting. I said, oh, that's going to land.
I thought it was hilarious. I'm like going. That's the comedic genius that
Yes.
is Renee Kerman.
Renee Kerman's comedic stylings.
You know, I mean, I got to give it to him. You know.
Oh,
So y'all talking about Lord of the Rings and Peter Jackson and Stephen Colbert. What are they going to write? What's that? I mean, there is no after the Lord of the Rings because
Well,
you know.
okay,
I mean, are they going to do the Silmarillion, which is
I think
before
they're
Lord
doing.
of the
Yeah,
Rings?
I think they're doing a
no,
preface to
no.
it.
I know what you want me to
Well-
answer. I know the answer to this.
It's a prequel.
There's all these videos popping up about the Silmarillion.
Silmarillion.
Only because now that Tolkien's son died a few years ago, the
Christopher,
younger
yeah.
generation is open to doing it because the son of Tolkien didn't want to do these books, didn't want to license them.
The Silmarillion, to me, that's my favorite. That's my favorite
Okay.
book of his.
So
is
they're
Silmarillion. I love
talking
that.
about it, but they're just talking about it. That's not what this is about. This thing with Colbert started a couple of years ago, before Colbert was even got the axe from CBS. This is not new. What it is Colbert reached out to Peter Jackson because he's I didn't realize how into the Lord of the Rings.
He's a Lord of the Rings guy.
Yeah, I didn't know this. And of the 3 books, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of stories in those books they never showed because they couldn't fit them in the movies.
The books is big. The movies is
they're
longer.
major, and there's a
Well,
couple.
you know, you've got the whole Shire thing where Saruman goes to the
Yeah,
Shire.
well,
They had
yes,
to
yeah.
redo it because Saruman died at Orthanc, but he didn't really die at Orthanc. He actually
Maybe
goes to
they'll
the Shire.
because
at
you're-
there
Wormtongue.
are
young.
major
Yeah.
segments
Okay,
that they're
well.
working on a script now with Colbert involved and a group of people
Apparently, they're
from
going to
those first
slaughter
3
Trump.
books. I don't know exactly which ones because I don't know. I haven't read the
And
books.
yes,
since high school.
yes, I know where Orthanc is, so I'm pretty much a freaking Lord of the Rings geek.
Yeah,
so,
see, I'm not. I read the books in high school, around
Wow.
high school time.
I love the set. So if you get past the first couple of books where they talk about how the trees were built and
The
and they do, you know, yeah, no, not the Ents. It's a Valinor. I haven't read the book in forever, but if you get past all that stuff, you know, then you get to like the second age where you have like Galadriel and where the rings of, and then the Cimmerals, which were even more powerful than the Rings of Power, because
Wow.
Sauron is just a kind of a lieutenant to Melkor. And so Sauron wasn't even Sauron
He
was,
was, he was
on the
a
level
blip
of
on
like
the map.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
They were all
Okay.
They were all Istari for
Yeah,
pretty much. I think.
So
Colbert
this
is
is okay.
Colbert is a devout Catholic, definitely.
Yeah,
He's-
he
he's a
says he is.
religious
Anyway,
guy.
listen to this, Ringo. What about now? Don't get upset about your Colbert mania. You're
I
doing a little
don't. I like
crazy about it.
Colbert. You know,
Yeah, I don't.
he's an
Okay,
honest.
now here's
broker.
the deal.
You know, you don't. He's an
not
honest broker.
at all. He's corrupt as fuck. Him and Kimmel. I wonder who the
How
fuck
can you
USA paying those
you know,
motherfuckers. Fuck
Someone
off.
posted here earlier. Every other American president
Yeah.
would take the jokes of comedians. You know, they used to joke about Clinton and his sex shit.
I
about
gotta
Johnson.
get
Every
post
other
that for a second.
president had a sense
Oh.
of humor when comedians like joked about him, except this current one.
Well,
yeah.
except that comedians stopped going after the others, the quote unquote other side, right
Yeah.
about the time Obama got
Actually,
elected.
yeah,
that
you're
kind of stopped.
How many jokes were there in the last few years about Sleepy Joe? They even jumped on the
So-
wagon.
There was a lot of.
But
love
there's a
for
lot
Sleepy
more to
Joe.
joke about.
There's
with
their
this
guy.
other
They
guy.
fucking hate Trump. They love Joe.
Of
Come
course
on.
they hate him.
I kind of applaud the guy who's going to be taking over because he's already made a stand and saying, "Look, we're not going to be political. We're just going to be
And
funny."
no one's going to watch him.
Yeah.
Well,
Nobody
then-
watched
then
it.
that's okay.
Everybody turned
Well,
out.
No one's going to
Half
watch
the
nobody,
him.
nation- Half the
No,
fucking
but-
nation turned them off. Fuck them all.
No.
Actually, that's not
the,
the
the
case.
guy that's going to take over. What, Byron Allen, is that the guy's
No
name?
one's gonna
is
watch
that
that
the
show.
guy, that idiot? Yeah.
Well, at least he's not going to be political, so I'm
No, he's
okay
not.
with
He's
that.
not. He's not.
Yeah.
Good luck, Tom. It better be funny. Anyway, here's the deal, PB Tall. You're a big star. You come in, but in the 70s, now you know the Cerimelian thing. I'm impressed. You're so young. I doubt if you were there, but in the 70s, one of the things was you got to read Lord of the Rings. You got to read Slaughterhouse-Five. You got to read, what's the one? Salinger.
Catcher in the
Rye. You got to read that because it was a buzz. It was the 70s. And it was required if you're going to be anything to check those books out. That was kind of to be
There were a lot of jokes about, like Saturday Night Live, for instance, Biden walking in circles, back and tons of jokes.
Oh,
I've never record shopped in Houston. I don't think Houston has many great record stores. I remember the last time I was there, I didn't even go to one because there wasn't anything that really caught my eye. But no, I mean, I read Lord of the Rings, and then I started getting into Douglas Adams. I got into Piers Anthony. I got into like Spider Robinson and science fiction, fantasy stuff. Piers Anthony is amazing. But
Piers Anthony, fantasy writer of some note.
Yeah,
Well,
he did the Zamp series. He did the Incarnation.
Did you ever read any
Immortality.
Jack Chalker? Listen, I'll go toe to toe. Jack
No,
Chalker.
his ratings, like all late night, dropped, but not 80 to 90%. And Colbert had the highest ratings of all the late night people. He had the highest
of all the low. So yeah,
And
that's
highest
the best.
of the low.
That's like being the best of the
Yeah,
People
low.
aren't
Bart
watching
was that
networks.
kinda
No,
low.
exactly. People aren't watching the networks. It's
Nobody's
dying.
watching that shit.
Yeah,
Nobody
they're not.
believes it.
But he still
anyway.
had the highest of
What I care about is Scotty DJ Vinyl Vertical in the house. Scott, we're telling the
feeling,
kids about
Scott?
you a little bit before. I got to go off camera briefly, and I'll be right back. Go ahead, Sue.
Scotty, how you doing? How you feeling?
Hope you're doing okay, Scotty.
Getting back to work.
Yeah, everything good for Scott on the health front, and of course we were talking earlier about Dr. Rick and our good friend Barry in Newcastle. So he's Dr. Winston O'Boogie. So all three guys, we love them. They're all three have shown great support to this channel. We wish them all health and a full recovery. Each of them battling different things, and this is the thing. It sucks getting older, and one of the things about
all
us
three at
getting
one point
older,
of like wish that Rachel was off the air. So that's another common point. So there you go.
well, okay, now hold on. Listen, disabled face. Keep it up. Holy smoke. I thought you had trouble with Peter, Mad City. He left a comment too, something awful. He left a comment. Yeah, he went
Really?
in there.
Recently?
Oh,
Recently?
Yes, I
Oh,
believe it was on
Mitch,
disabled
that
face.
they weren't.
Oh, okay.
They weren't losing $40 million a year. That's all
What did he
fake
say?
news.
What did he say? What did he
Yeah.
say?
You're
about-
absolutely right about that. They're losing tons of money.
They
And,
were.
and it was
But-
Oh,
They're
who cares
not
about that?
advertising.
Somebody called me disabled face and commented on it. That's the important thing.
Yeah,
about
Late
it.
that's
night
what
is
happened.
down. Network is down. It's down. So yeah.
Anyway, we really love Scott. So he's at home.
Don't
He's
believe
resting.
that shit you're reading.
Yeah. No, it's all true. Praise God.
It's
What
not.
about Trump's total control of the party? Thomas Massey getting his ass handed to him.
Whatever
Things are
happened
looking very
about
good. The
whatever
midterms,
happened about
redistricting.
the
It's the
Republican
Constitution,
No.
Supreme Court ruling.
Rachel?
I just love
don't
Jesus
you
in
want-
America. Get your
Wouldn't you
Bibles,
want your
America.
government?
Praise
Hey,
God.
shut up for a second. Wouldn't
Can we
you
all go
want
out and
your
yell at
government?
clouds?
Wouldn't you want your government to compromise to get things done for the people instead of themselves once in a while? To get laws passed, to get health care passed, to get child care passed, to end these fucking useless wars?
Well, what do you mean? Endless wars, that's Trump's program. Working right now
Useless-
hard
useless
on
wars.
an Iran deal. Fantastic. We wish the
We
president.
had an Iran
I think
deal
we're
that
gonna
was
get the
verified
uranium.
worldwide.
Well, that's because Obama sent uranium one that ended up going to Russia, into Syria, and back into Iran.
Yeah, you know,
Watch the uranium.
know
Let's
all the
get all
false
the
shit,
uranium.
yeah.
It has unique
How many people, how many
signature. We're going to get
multi-billions
it.
of
We're going to
dollars,
find out where it came
how
from.
many multi-billions of dollars of your money and your
I don't know. Obama sent in pilots of
human
cash
life.
at midnight and
And
sent it
human
off
life.
to Iran. Way to go to support terrorism. Holy shit. Let's send more tax dollars to support the Taliban. That's a good idea. What the hell?
Well, that goes back decades for, yeah. That goes back to Bush.
Okay. Oh, this is a fake account. That is not our beloved Renee. Don't take the bait. This is a bad apple. Patrick, hello,
Okay.
you loser. This is not our Renee. Stop
That's
it.
not that's not the comedic
That's not
silence
our
of Renee
Renee.
Kerman. So,
That's
yeah.
hurtful.
Yeah.
So what's on the auction block today, Patrick?
Okay.
What-
Massey
Oh,
wanted
I
you
don't
up here to
know.
talk about it.
I want to give Patrick, Patrick can, what time's your
I have-
auction?
2:00.
It's constitutional, Scott. I don't want
This
to
will be up
upset
there.
you, but it's constitutional, buddy. All I care.
I
Scotty,
actually
you
got
do
this
no
at
wrong with
at
it.
VinylCon LA. So actually, I picked this up at VinylCon LA.
Okay,
3
hold on.
tons of
Let's take
subs.
it back.
This is Paul Rogers. I believe this is the second free album.
I don't recognize
great.
that cover. I don't recognize
Great.
that cover.
The UK copy.
Oh,
This is
that's why.
on Island. Great
Island.
record. So the interesting about this is this would not play. I mean, it would play, but it was really noisy, and I thought it was going to be a giveaway. But I discovered a brand new cleaning solution to put into my regimen, and it actually
Hold on.
has
Whoa,
cleared
whoa.
it up.
This is huge. You have got you spent years working hand in hand with a well-known chemist
Yes.
that is his own meth lab, and you guys work together in the back of his camper, and you
I like
put
how you subtly put in meth lab.
methamphetamine, and
go ahead.
you was in one of the mobile home things. You had it all going until it blew up.
It was a double wide, by the way. If we're going to be
Double
accurate
wide.
about that,
Oh,
yeah, it
you
was a double
son
wide.
of a bitch. I know what
That was
you're
a double
doing.
wide.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're playing. Very hurtful indeed. Okay, so but now after years of working on the formula of all formulas that you sweat blood over, now you've changed it up and you've got something new. What is
Well,
it? Kids are going to want to know.
I always say, your cleaning process works until you find something better, so I mean, it's no big secret, but well, I mean, this really isn't the stream to talk about it because you're going to misconstrue my words and make it somehow about
Misconstrue on
disability.
this program? Are you kidding?
Yes.
You're as bad as Herkimer.
So I may discuss it at a later date on a more serious platform that won't get
Whoa.
misconstrued.
More serious. It doesn't get more real, more serious. The gravitas is intense on this program. Go ahead, PB Tall. Tell us about your wonder drug, and we'll see if it cuts mustard.
Look, I mean, it's so bad that my name on your stream is Disabled Face. I mean, yeah.
Okay, listen. Admittedly, things can get awkward. Okay.
You sell
now,
a curtain. You sell a curtain with Renee's face. on
Supreme
it.
Court gutted civil rights of black voters, make it easy to try and weaken our voting power. Will backfire. That never happened. Clarence Thomas.
It's just
take a look
happened.
at his-
It just literally happened this
Listen,
year.
hold on, Jew boy. Listen, I am telling you, I'm telling you right now, we got Clarence Thomas. He's an incredible black man. Scotty, it's a lie to talk about gerrymandering.
So I have a
There was one
question.
case where they had a black Republican, as a matter of fact, gets now control of a seat instead of the white Democrat that had control of it. Praise God for our African American heritage. We
So I have a
love
question.
our African Americans. Remember, it was the Republican Party that had the Emancipation Proclamation. Praise God. The KKK, Democrat created. Don't get it on.
I have a question
Okay.
for Mazzy,
Go
since
ahead.
Mazzy's
Question for
more liberal.
Mazzy.
So
Massey.
I'm
I'm
kind of a-
you
I'm-
like
I'm
you
kind of-
know, you know.
I'm kind of a libertarian, but I don't understand why there's such an outcry about having an ID to vote. You have to have an ID to get a loan. You have to have an ID to get a driver's license. You have to have an ID to get an apartment. Why is there such an outcry to about having an ID to vote?
Because
Yeah,
you
I mean,
can't steal an election if you have to prove who you actually are.
So
You
I'm just
want to
understand.
make. I'll answer the question. First of all, if
Uncle Tom, are you kidding? That's hurtful, Scott.
you have to register, you have to show it when you actually register, not when you, the ID thing is when you show up at the voting booth. You
Yeah,
have to
we
have
do
an
it in Canada.
When you register, you have to put in, you have to have some sort of ID, some sort, not a driver's license.
But what's wrong with having to present that same ID when
Because
you go vote?
two Norman Maslows can't vote in the same election. It just doesn't happen. Or John Smiths and your address.
Oh, it
But
happened.
if
Oh,
you
it
have an
happened.
ID, if you have your ID, then what's the problem, right? You
It
had to have your
doesn't-
ID to
But
register,
it wouldn't
right?
matter because you have to verify the voting. I mean, obviously we know about fake IDs and everything, so that wouldn't matter because nobody checks that stuff. It's everything is verified. And to be honest with you, all this bullshit, how many hundreds of times have this fake voting thing been proven that it's minuscule?
I'm not saying whether or not it's legitimate. I'm just asking from a platform.
I'll tell you why.
aspect.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Because students in America, we have students in America, nothing but their official IDs that are available to them, and they're not able to use that with that policy. That's why. That is a big thing. They're trying to stop the young people from voting.
No, they aren't. We want the
Yes,
young
they
people to
are.
vote. We want
Yes, they
everyone to
are.
vote.
Yes, they are. Don't even try to lie about that.
I can tell you
I'm not lying. There's no lie. A lie means that
to get a
it's
student loan, you have to have an ID. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. No lead.
Students,
no lie.
students have been voting this way for decades. All of a sudden, that is going to be gone. Okay,
You-
they do it.
Listen,
I don't think you need
you
They
to
know
guys
what they're
Democrats
doing.
are dead.
You know,
The
in
Democrats are dead.
2016,
Get the water through it, corruption.
Rachel,
It's
in
not just about
2016
IDs. It's also about your names. If your name election ballot.
I'm sorry, Scott. I love you. You're breaking up.
Others as well. All kinds
In
of things that they're trying to do to stop people from
Rachel,
voting.
2016.
We need to keep your blood pressure down.
Yeah, we need your blood
Rachel,
pressure down, Scott. We
Rachel.
can't
Get
have
rid of
you
Donald
upset.
Trump and get rid of him.
Go vote. Go vote against him.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Attaboy.
In
Go vote against him.
2016, Rachel, 2016, Trump won. Trump won. We didn't
Yeah,
say
and he
didn't
won
win.
2020. We're going to find
No,
out
he did
about
not.
that.
No, he did not.
Yes,
No, he did
he
not.
did. He won 20. Oh, he
You
did.
know,
And we're going to
And
find
now
out
he's trying.
about it.
And now he's trying to get money. Now he's trying to get. He's trying to do a slush fund for those fools who went and destroyed the Capitol. Are you kidding me?
I
Are you
love
kidding
that.
me?
Yeah,
He can't
those
pay
people
for health
political
care. He can't pay for
persecution.
child care.
Hey, as a
He can't-
black man, you should be supporting the
Clarence
recommend
Thomas is the
for
biggest
the
Uncle Tom ever in
opposition
SCOTUS.
of innocent
He's the
people
biggest
that were
Uncle Tom
going in
ever.
Because there was an FBI plant in there. We now know the FBI was all over that. And
Well,
you
this took
got
a bad
Chris
turn.
Wray on the Capitol Hill. Chris Wray sitting there going, "Oh, we don't have any undercover agents."
But
Well,
Rachel, let me
it's
tell you
not undercover agents.
something. Let me
Oh,
tell you
you're
something,
talking
Rachel.
about
Rachel,
FBI assets.
let me tell you something.
Fuck
I'm not going to
Ellen
stay on because.
You're up. Go ahead, Scotty.
And let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you this. They can do whatever they want to do. They can keep trying to do whatever they want to do. But you know what?
Yeah.
They are creating their own demise. The Republicans. They're doing. They're in your face. They don't give a shit if they're doing whatever they're doing is in your face and for the billionaires. And let me tell you something.
Yes.
Come November, watch you see the bloodbath that happens. Even with the gerrymandering,
That's-
people are in the streets. People are fed up. Even Republicans are fed up.
Nope.
And I'm going to tell you, it is going to be a roll back
All right.
away from that fool with the cankles.
All right.
I'll tell you that right now.
You're good.
Rachel-
Unfortunately, the Republicans are looking very good.
Rachel,
Even
wait.
CNN
No, they're not. No,
Rachel-
he's primarying essential Republicans out. And guess what? Those fool Republicans that he's putting in, they're all going to lose. So he's
He's at a-
priming himself for a big loss in
Well, see,
November.
Well, come
Trump
see the
is at-
numbers, Scotty. Good luck. to
We
you.
will
Roller
see, honey,
coaster.
and
It's
we
always
will have a
roller
party.
coaster. It's always a roller coaster. So
Just
it
watch.
goes up, it goes down. It goes up, it goes down.
And
Hey,
with this
Rachel,
war-
who shot
Rachel-
Charlie Kirk? A
You know, for someone
Democrat?
so smart, you're definitely in the cult because no matter which direction Trump goes, and he changes every minute, you follow him no
Trump's
matter
very
what.
consistent. You watch Trump from the 1980s. He says the same thing in the 1980s he's doing
What-
now.
so you
Mega,
support
incredible
the
art of the
Iran?
deal. Read
You
Sun
support
Tzu,
the Iran
Art
war.
of War.
He
It's
didn't
all
even write
happening.
Art
Okay,
of
I
the
gotta go
Deal.
get
He
ready.
didn't even write Art of the Deal.
President
He didn't even write it.
You
It was a
support the Iran
ghostwriting.
war after everybody who voted
Please.
for Trump.
The man's
voted for him
done
because
nothing
he
in his
didn't
life.
want to go to
Nothing.
war.
He's fantastic. He's a
But he certainly did
billionaire.
rape a
He's
bunch of girls on that
incredible.
island.
He
He
is
certainly did
making
that.
America great
All
again.
right.
Praise God. I couldn't be happier. Now, Massey, this I think is probably our best episode of the season. Scotty, you know what's really important is your
But-
health and you getting better.
I know,
love
and you know
the
what? But I think I love you to death, Rachel. But you don't even have a vote in America, so I don't even understand why you
I
even
do. I'm a
having it.
Democrat because I
you
don't
don't.
need my ID. I've been voting for 20 years, and every election, Democrat probably happy to do. Holy smokes, guys. Listen, I was so
I
worried
still
about
love
when
you
I
though.
I love you too. When I saw your comment on the video and that you had been hit with this, I went, "What the hell's going on?" So
Yeah.
now what? But you're looking great, and so depending on what occurred there, things are looking to me. It looks like a very positive direction for you.
Well, I didn't get physically damaged at all. I went into the ER because I had some numbness on the right side of my face and my ear and my neck.
Yeah.
And it was just very weird. It would not go away. And so the next day I drove in to the ER and they did a CT scan and saw that I had 3 clots on my brain. So and it was a clot near my heart. So of course I'm going to be on blood thinners for the rest of my life now. But they don't even know how it happened. So basically they said I had 3 mini strokes or 3 small strokes.
Because you've been doing,
but they didn't
everything
affect me
right.
physically.
Like you're really looking after yourself because you had diabetes for one thing, right?
Yeah.
So you got that
Yeah.
under control and everything, from what I understand.
Yeah.
And I mean, you lost
Yeah.
a lot of weight, and so you're doing a lot of things right.
Yeah. But there's other things going on. I had an MRI and they did find something else that I have to get checked out as well. So I'll talk about that more when I know more.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go into it because then I'll go into a rabbit hole and go into a dark place. But I'm having some health issues going on, and but hopefully I can get through those as well. But I miss you guys. I miss being around, and
We sure care about you, man.
When the ID thing, when Patrick was asking about the ID thing, the rest of it didn't bother me because you guys have your back and forth, and that's fine. But the ID thing really bothers the hell out of me, and I just had to say, come on, stop being so naive about that.
Well, I
wrong.
don't care about it. I care about you. You're my friend. I care about you. I just want you all strong and healthy and being your beautiful, wonderful self. And that's really what's important to me, more than any of all that.
Yeah.
I just want you okay. That's the rubber hits the road.
Thank you. I love you too.
So anyway, so just continue to look after yourself, and we want the best for all the MRI or anything. Hey, maybe sometimes a silver lining, the fact that you were in there and the MRI shows and everything, because they're going over. You go, well, thank God you guys were looking
absolutely.
at me.
That's how I look at it. But I'm going to get in the comment section. I'm not going to keep on doing this repartee because I have to keep myself calm.
No, I want you calm. That's the last thing I wanted today was anything.
Thank you everybody for your well wishes. Working hard to keep healthy. So,
Scotty, DJ Vinyl Vertigo, everybody.
See you later.
Lots of well wishes, Scotty. A lovely fella in a class act. You're so right about that. God bless you, Scott.
Bye.
All right, we'll keep in touch, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here every Sunday, 7:00. What a barn burner at the end. A little political heat, little political fire. Massey got so hurt. He's out. Yeah, he's got his he's rage quit. He had to go get his Hillary Clinton doll. Rick, we love you. You're another guy we love that's out there fighting stuff. Cancer sucks. Stroke sucks. My God, the vulnerability. Never take anything for granted. That includes me too. I'm 68 years young. I'm not going to be around forever. A lot of you be happy about that. But a lot of you will be saddened when Rachel's Ghost finally bids to do. But I'm not going to go anywhere right now. No plans. No plan. Lord willing, right? God calls. Herc, we love you too, you crazy bastard. Anyway, folks, I'm going to be back next week, Sunday morning, same time. I do have a Patreon. We do a little bit of it. Let me get the link for that and put it out before we go. Please consider supporting us. $5 a month, and every little penny helps us out. It really does, and I appreciate it. And Nick, you helped me out a great deal. Nick Rideau's a helper in that regard. Herc is a helper in that guy. One of my best Patreons is Herc. I love him. Rach, you are looking great. Well, I do what I do. I had to drop some pounds too. I dropped not over, but I dropped 100 pounds, and that's a big deal. So we love you, kids. Yeah, it's our mortality. We all got it. We got expiration dates on all of us. We want to maximize the time and do as best we can so we can be around for a long time. We love you, Rich, despite your politics. Thank you, Rich. It means a lot. You just got to do what you want to do. You got to be true. This, above all things, be true to yourself. And, I love Jesus. So what can I do? Okay, that'll do it for today. We'll be back next Sunday, 7:00. But definitely come in here, drop $5 on me. It's like a cup of coffee. Help me out, for the love of God.